Howdy y'all, welcome back to today's what am I saying? I'm just like howdy y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today we are back again to play Psychedelica of the Black Butterfly to continue with Hikage's route. And yeah, we left off starting his route and being a few few sub-chapters into his route. So yeah, we should be able to finish the rest of it today. I'm very curious to see how this is gonna go since he's like the main antagonist of the story, kinda. So besides being a love interest, he's also an antagonist. So I'm very curious to see how this is supposed to play out. Will we ever find out his true identity? Will he grant us all our wishes? Will we turn into a villainess and turn against our friends? I don't believe we would do something like that, to be honest. We're too kind and pure of heart to do something like that. But I am very interested to see how this relationship is supposed to play out. So let's switch to this. Come on. Skip. Okay. Also, I realized I've been going back to look at my old streams for some moments to clip from. And I realized that the audio of the games itself, my voice has been fine in my recent streams, but the game audio has been quite low. So this might be too much right now. I'm going to listen to it right now to see how this sounds. But I realized that y'all can barely hear the audio. After I say, hey, let me turn on the audio so y'all can hear. Well, when it's on, it's still very low. Okay, let me close my mic so I can just hear. Okay, how does it sound over the mic? I mean, over the audio. Oops. Hold on. Every time I click out of the game audio stops. So I have to. Okay. Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, that seems fine. Okay, now that the audio is much louder, much more clearer, we can start. Okay, we're gonna continue. I think I made a new save file for this. Yes, I did. Yes. Usangi and I Usangi and I together enjoy secret midnight tea time. From that day forward, Usangi and I became like pen pals. We don't write that much or about anything of real significance. We talk about what's been going on, our favorite foods, dreams we've had. I leave my letter in the basket and the next morning the reply's always waiting for me. No one discovers our secret exchanges, and sometimes when everyone is asleep, I'll sneak out to visit Usangi in her room. On the way back from my first visit, she made a request of me. Please keep this place a secret. I don't know why she asked me to do that. Usangi's reluctant to talk about herself. Still, that doesn't mean she isn't talkative. When I listen to her, she's happy to chat with me. In the beginning, even I was wary of her. It was only natural considering the fact that she serves the master of the manor. But my caution begins to melt away as she continues to welcome me into her room like a sister. I can't believe she'd hold in a malice towards us. Two of us start to grow closer and closer. A few days have passed since our first tea time. Yamato is still nowhere to be found, and the four of us that remain continue to repair the kaleidoscope. I've become hesitant to fight the monsters ever since Usagi told us that they are former humans. But each time they attack me, my desire to survive and make my way home grows stronger and stronger. For a while, our progress in gathering the shards is good, but after a while, we start to have difficulty locating them. According to Usagi, the kaleidoscope is almost fully repaired and the time is nearly upon us. Doubtful, the rest of us nonetheless continue to search the manor for the last few shards. One day, Hikage and I have paired up to go exploring. When we first came here, I was afraid of every little sound I heard as we roamed the halls. But now, the fear has diminished. I'm able to walk around more boldly.
ここに来てどのくらい経ったかな。かけらってあといくつ集めればいいんだろう。
How long has it been since we came here? And how many more of these shards do we have to gather up?
さあ、見当もつかないね。
No idea.
万華鏡が完成したら本当に元の世界に戻れるのかな。ヤマト君も一緒に全員無事に。
Are we going to be able to go back to our original world once the kaleidoscope is completed? All of us? Including Yamato?
今は信じるしかないだろう。そのために今まで地道にやってきたんだから。
All we can do is believe. Everything we've done so far has been to make that a reality.
それはそうだけど。
True. Hikage is so distant, but I've gotten used to it. If only he'd be a little more friendlier. We exchange words now and then as we make our way down the hallway. Big brother! Okay, it's a girl. Okay. Suddenly, a girl appears out of nowhere and throws her arms wide, hugging Hikage.
お兄ちゃん、見つけた。もうどこにも行かないで。私を一人にしないで。
I found you! Please don't leave me! Don't abandon me!
君は一体
Who are you? He places his hand on her shoulder, suspicion in his voice. It seemed like they might know each other, but what his memory, Hikage is clearly confused. Wait, this gal, her body. She's transforming. Her body is luminescent and somewhat transparent.
君、僕を誰かと勘違いしていないか。悪いけど見覚えがないんだ。
Are you confusing me with someone else? I'm sorry, but I have no idea who you are. You don't? She looks up and then stands on a tiptoe so she can come even with Hikage's face.
違うの？
You're
お兄ちゃんじゃないの？
You're not my brother?
違う。お兄ちゃんはもっと小さくて。
Oh, poor gal. Oh, poor baby. Oh, you aren't. He's much smaller. He's a different age than you. Oh.
どうしたの？大丈夫？
What's wrong? Are you okay?
私、お兄ちゃんとはぐれちゃって。でも、全然見つからなくて。
I got separated from my brother, and I can't find him.
お父さんも、お母さんも、死んじゃった。もう、お兄ちゃんしかいないのに。
Mom and Dad are dead. He's the only person I have left.
私、一人ぼっちになっちゃう。顔も、名前も、わからない。
Oh.
どうしよう。
I'll be all alone now. I don't remember what he looks like or what his name is. I don't know what to do.
お兄ちゃん。
Big brother. I wonder, could she be about to forget everything and move on to the other side? Excuse me.
大丈夫だ。
It's okay.
君はいずれお兄ちゃんと会えるよ。
You'll be able to see your brother soon. I will? What's he talking about?
でもここにいる限り君はお兄ちゃんと会うことはできないんだ。
But so long as you're here, you won't find your brother.
じゃあどうすればいいの？
And what should I do?
そうだな。
Well, Hikage crouches next. Hikage crouches down next to the girl and smiles.
この先に花が咲き蝶が飛び回る綺麗な場所がある。多分そこで待っていてくれると思うよ。
There's a place where flowers bloom and the butterflies dance. I'll bet he's waiting for you there.
そこに行けば会えるの？
Really? Really? I can see him there?
もしかしたら君の方が待たなければいけないかもしれないけど。
You might have to wait for him. But yes.
でもこの先ってどこ？
Where
廊
is...
下のもっと向こ
Where is it? Down the hall?
いや、君はそこへの行き方を知っているんじゃないかな。目をつむってみて。
No. I think you already know where it is. Try closing your eyes. Okay. She closes her eyes just as Hikage suggests. And then she disappears. Wow. Her body says, wow. Her body's become even more transparent. The girl is engulfed in a white light. And Hikage reaches out to pat her on the head.
う。わかった。あそこに行けばいいんだね。
I get it! I just have to go there, right?
でもやっぱり怖い。一人であんな遠くに行くなんて。
But I'm afraid. I don't want to go alone.
大丈夫だ。何も心配しなくていい。ただ道を間違えないように進めばいいから。
It's alright. There's nothing to be worried about. Just keep moving forward so you don't get lost.
お兄ちゃん。
The girl nods, and in the next moment,
ありがとう。
thank you. He's been so kind and so sweet to this young gal that's supposed to pass on to the next phase of existence. You know, being so sweet, calming her down and reassuring her and everything like that. I don't know what to think of you so far, Hikage. You revealed your supposed true colors in the at the end of the common route. But I don't know, let me see. I don't know what to think of you so far. Her gratitude rings out as her body vanishes into a kaleidoscope of white butterflies.
消えちゃった。
She's gone.
引き止めなくてよかったの？もしかしたらあの子も一緒に生き返ることが。
Is it okay that we didn't keep her here? Maybe she could have come back to life like us.
両親を亡くしているようだった。
It seems as though her parents have died. Yeah.
たとえあの子が生き返れるとしても待っている現実は残酷なものなんじゃないか。
So, even if she did come back to life, perhaps the reality of that would be far crueler than allowing her to move on.
そんなことないかもしれない。頼れる親戚だっているかも。
That's not necessarily true. She might have family that can care for her.
子供だけで生きていくことはできない。
Children can't live on their own. I can detect native anger in his voice, despite how hard he's trying to suppress it. I can't think of anything else to say.
あの子、無事に館から出られるといいね。
I hope she moved on safely. Hikage stands in silence, staring at the spot where the guy was standing.
妹がいたの？
Did you have a little sister, Hikage?
は
What?
いや、なんとなくだよ。雰囲気がお兄さんみたいだったから。
Just a feeling I had. You seem like a big brother.
お兄さんはヤマト君の方なのにね。けど、なんだかすごく優しかった。
Even though Yamato is the older brother, you were so gentle with her.
あ でも私には警戒心が薄いってお説教するくせに自分だけいいなんてずるいよ。
I mean, you always lecture me about not having any sense of caution, but you shouldn't be exempt from that either.
僕が優しい。
Oh my gosh.
まさか。
No, you have a soft heart deep down within that the colder recesses of your body. We already know. Me, gentle, impossible. Huh? Did I say something odd?
まあいい。先を進もう。
It's fine. Let's move on.
うん。
Oh, okay. His attitude seems to have completely shifted as he walks away. I don't get Hikage. Just when I thought he was being nice, his mood turned sour. He doesn't strike me as a moody guy. What was the deal with that? That was the first time I've seen him in such a gentle... with such a gentle... That was the first time I've seen him with such a That was the first time I've seen him with such a gentle expression on his face. I swirl a spoon in my tea, and my mind whirring with thoughts of Hikage. The sugar doesn't mix very well with the red liquid of the tea, so I stir more vigorously.
そんなに乱暴にしたらお茶が飛び跳ねてしまいますよ。
If you're not careful, you're going to make a mess.
大丈夫ですか、ベニユリさん。
Is everything okay, Benny Yuri?
平気平気。ちょっとこぼれちゃったけど机は汚してないから。
Yeah, I'm fine. I just spilled a little, but it didn't get on the desk. I keep hearing that word that she says, heki heki. 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 Okay, heki. Cool, calm, disposed, unconcerned, nonchalant, unmoved, indifferent. All right, fine, okay. It's colloquial. I kind of guessed that would be the kanji for it. Okay. New word that I learned. Heki. After holding the cup steady to stop the tea from splashing out, I put down my spoon. Totally caught up in a daydream. How embarrassing.
どうかしたんですか？さっきからずっと物思いにふけてるみたいですけど。
Benny Yuri, is something the matter? It looks like you've had something on your mind for quite a while.
ごめんね。せっかく誘ってくれたのに。
I'm sorry. I know we don't get to do this every day.
いえ、それはいいんです。何かあったんですか？
It's okay. Did something happen? Usangi playing so large eyes, confusion in her voice. This isn't something I have to hide.
大したことじゃないの。ただ、ちょっと日陰くんが気になるなって。
Oh, no, nothing. Nothing big. I was just thinking about Hikage.
日陰さん。
How so? How so? Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I thought you were done. Hold on.
日陰さんですか？気になるとはどんな風に？日陰さん。
This really reduced the original in that translation. That translation is so meager compared to what she actually says. I think back on all of our interactions up until now, on everything that's happened since we met.
日陰くんが何を考えてるのかなって。
I'm always wondering what he's thinking.
日陰くんっていつもそっけなくて嫌味っぽいし、口うるさいし。
He seems so distant. He's sarcastic and tends to nag too.
口うるさい？
He does?
そう。今日ね、お味噌汁の具をじゃがいもにしたらドロドロするから入れるなって文句言うんだよ。
Yeah, he complained when I put potatoes in the miso soup this morning. He was all like, you gonna think in it.
しかも、皮
He was all like,
を
you gonna
剥き
think
す
in
ぎ
it.
だ。君は小食なんだね。だって。
And then he was like, you peel too many, and you don't eat that much.
でも、そのお味噌汁ちゃんと全部飲んでくれるし。
Even so, he drank all the soup.
探索してる時もね、 歩くのが速くて置いてかれそうになるし、すっごいスパルタなんだよ。
And when we go out exploring the manor, he walks so fast I tend to get left behind. He's so strict.
なのに疲れてるのとか調子が悪いのとかすぐにバレちゃって心配してくれるし。
But then if I get tired or I'm not feeling well, he notices immediately and starts to worry about
隙
me.
がなさすぎて可愛くない。
Sometimes it seems like he never lets his guard down. It makes him feel unapproachable.
日陰さんは皆さんのまとめ役のようですし、隙がないのはいいことなのでは。
But he acts like a leader for you all. Isn't it a good thing that he doesn't let his guard down?
でも無理してる気がする。
I feel like he's forcing himself to do it. And what do you mean?
いつも私たちの前にいる日陰くんは隙がなくて強くて頼りになるけど、
When he's around us, he always has his guard up and acts strong and dependable.
今日女の子に笑いかけてる日陰くんは優しいのにどこか危なっかしいっていうか、
But
悪い
when
感じがした。
sorry. But when this little girl smiled at him today, he looked so kind. There was something about him that made me think he was fragile.
どうしてそんな風なのか知りたいっていうか、なんか気になるんだよね。
I'm just curious about why it seemed that way.
うさぎちゃん？
Usagi? She looks down, sun on her mind. And then, after a few moments, she looks up at me with a daring expression on her face.
ベニエリさん、それは
Oh my gosh. Girl. That's love, Beniri. What?
恋って。
Huh? What are you talking about? Love?
あの方はどんな方なのかしら。何を考えていらっしゃるのかしら。
What kind of person is he? What is he thinking about?
と、日陰さんに対してそんな風に思ってしまうということですよね。
You're always worrying about that when it comes to Hikage.
ちょっと待って。
Now wait just a second.
もっと日陰さんが知りたいんですよね。もっともっと仲良くなりたいんですよね。
You want to know more about him, and you want to be closer to him.
まあ。
I mean, that's true, but I really do wonder what he's thinking, and I do want to be closer to him.
素敵です。
That's a wonderful thing.
目指すは一心伝心ですね。微力ながら私も応援します。
What you want is a mutual understanding between one another. I'll do my best to help you out. She squeezes her hands into fists, her eyes glittering like jewels. Oh wow, she's really throwing a support behind me on this.
うさぎちゃん、やっぱちょっと待って。私、日陰くんを好きかどうかわからないし。
Just a second, Usagi. I'm not trying to tell you that I have feelings for Hikage or anything like that.
今は恋とかしてる場合じゃないから。
This really isn't the time or place to be talking about love and relationships.
でも、気になるんですよね。
But you are interested in him, right?
それは。
Oh well.
思わずお茶をこぼしてしまうくらい日陰さんを思っているんですよね。
Girl. You love him so much that you spill tea all over the place.
思いってそんな大層な気持ちじゃなくて。
I wouldn't go so far as to call it love. Well, we all on his route.
お慕いしているのかどうか自分でもわからない。恋の始まりとはそのようなものだと聞きます。
You don't know if you have feelings for him. That's how all loving relationships start. Or so I hear.
ベニエリさんはまだそこで立ち往生してしまっているのです。
That's where you are, but you aren't getting anywhere. A gal younger than me is trying to give me love tips. Ugh, this is embarrassing.
日陰さんは少し怖そうに見えますけど、本当は優しい方だと思います。
Hikage might look frightening, but I think he's actually very sweet.
だから恋をすればきっと。
And if he fell in love, I'm sure he would.
うさぎちゃん？
Her eyes wander a bit before she shakes her head.
いえ、とにかく頑張りましょう。まずは作戦を立てなければ。
I have a feeling that she was saying that if he fell in love with me, he might, I don't know, reconsider his diabolical schemes. Anyways, let's give it a shot. We have to come up with a plan.
作戦？
A plan? She clenches her fist and looks ready to go. How did we get to this point? We discussed the ins and outs of love until the following morning. The next day, I mumbled some instructions to myself. First, make some time for us to be alone together. Second, make eye contact while we're talking. Third, get to know each other better. So many ways for me to get closer to Hikage. She assumed I have feelings for Hikage, but it's really in the time for that. Despite me rejecting the suggestion because of our situation, it was how you wouldn't hear it. By the time I realized it, she already compiled a list of her instructions. Whether it's love or not, there really is a part of me that wants to know more about Hikage. Maybe I should take this opportunity to get close to him. I look at the piece of paper Usagi gave me once again, and then resolve myself to get close to Hikage.
おはよう、日陰くん。ちょっと時間あるかな？
Good morning, Hikage. Are you free today? It's early in the morning and the others are still asleep. After getting ready, I spot Hikage sitting and reading.
ベニューリ、いつもより早いな。改まってどうかした？何かあったのか？
Sorry. You have early been a Yuri. What's wrong? Did something happen?
そうじゃないの。ただ聞きたいことがあって。
No, nothing like that. I just had something I wanted to ask you.
聞きたいこと？まあ、僕にわかる範囲なら。
What is it? What is it? If I can answer, I will. He puts the book down on the table face down and looks at me with a serious expression.
ね、日陰くん。はぐらかさずに答えてほしいんだけど。
I want you to be really direct with me.
ああ。
Okay.
日陰くんの好きな食べ物は何？
Hikage? What's your favorite food? He gives me a large frown. Maybe he misjudged the severity of the situation.
何？
What?
だから好きな食べ物だってば。
Hold on, let me get comfortable in this chair. Okay. Your favorite food? He asks me suspiciously and then opens his mouth.
和食。
Japanese food.
わかった、和食ね。ちなみにその中で特に好きなものとかない？
Okay, Japanese food it is. Is there a dish in particular that you like?
あえて言うなら、山菜の煮物かな。
If I have to choose, I'd go with stewed wild vegetables.
煮物か。美味しいよね。山菜だったらお蕎麦にのせるのも良さそうだね。
Ooh, yeah, those are delish. Wild vegetables are great on soba noodles too. I write down the answer on a list of questions that Usagi made for me. The first day is done. I've got 99. Gosh. I've got 99 more questions. This is gonna take a while, so for now.
ご協力ありがとうございました。また明日質問させてね。
This is gonna take 99 days to go through all them questions. Thank you for your cooperation. I hope you'll answer another question tomorrow. I bowed to him and returned to my room. Why are you being so formal and so businesslike? What in the world? Oh my gosh, girl, you have no idea what you're doing. The next morning,
日陰くん、今日も聞きたいことがあるんだけど。
Hikage, there's someone I'd like to ask you.
またか。 今度は何？
Again? Now what?
好きな女の子のタイプとか
Oh my gosh.
ある？
That's such a straightforward question to ask. Is there a certain type of girl that you like?
は？
What?
好きな女の子のタイプとかある？
Girl, he didn't need you to rephrase the question. He's like, what type of question did you just ask me? Who would ask me such a question like that, so straightforward and out of the blue? Is there a certain kind of girl that you like?
は？
だから髪は長い方がいいとか
He don't need you to repeat. He don't need you to clarify.
見た目以外でも
He don't need no
好みの性格とかがあれば
clarification. He's like, are you out of your mind? Like, do you prefer long hair? Or do you like your girl shorter than you? Or is there something about their personality that you like?
別にないけど。
None in particular.
そうなの？少しもない？
Really? Nothing?
そもそも考えたことがない。
I've never even thought about it. Well, now what?
そっか、要するに好きになった人がタイプってことだね。
I mean, I guess. I get it. The person you wanna follow for is your type.
いや、
No?
わかった、ありがとう。
Yeah, okay, I read that right. Got it, thank you. Started bugging while you were reading. I write down his answer on a list and I leave. We're alone together and I'm making eye contact while we talk. I started doing this at Usagi's suggestion, but this has actually turned out to be pretty fun. But that answer about his type makes me wonder what kind of girl he really likes. I'm curious now. Since that day, I continue to ask Hikage questions every chance I get. Look at him.
こしあんとつぶあんはどっちが好き？
Hikage, do you like strained red bean paste or one that's lumpier? I love this CG, it's so cute. It's so cute. It's like, can this girl please get away from me?
どちらでもいい。
I honestly don't care.
日陰くん、日陰くん、私のことどう思って？
Hikage, what do you think of me?
何？
Oh, what? Oops. Sorry, I accidentally clicked off the game.
なんでも。
Oh, nothing. Usangi, why would you put that question in there? At least she has the self-consciousness not to read a question like that.
日陰くん、日陰くん。もう、たぬき寝入りしないで。
Come on, don't pretend you're asleep. Oh, this is so cute. I love this. This is so cute. Hikage.
日陰くん、日陰くん。
おかしい。
Sun's off. What?
最近、僕の周りが騒がしすぎる。一体どういうことなんだ？
It's gotten a little noise around me lately. What's going on with you? He puts the question to me after I've approached him for my usual morning questioning.
レニューリ、率直に尋ねるけど、君は僕に好意があるのか？
Beniyuri, I'll be direct. Do you have feelings for me?
毎日毎日つきまとうのは、そういう理由じゃないのか？
Is that why you've been hanging on me day in and day out? His direct question makes me start to panic. I got pretty aggressive because I started enjoying myself. Did that bother him?
好意っていうか、それを確かめ
Wow, such a straightforward answer. Well, not really straightforward, but such an answer I'd be too embarrassed to give. I'm trying to figure out if I like you or not. I would not be able to admit to something like that. Well, it's more like I'm trying to figure out if I do or not.
日陰くんのことは好きといえば好きだけど、そういう意味での好きかどうかは一旦保留というか。
If I had to say, I say that I do like you, but I don't know if I like you.
とにかく日陰くんのことが知りたいって思ってて。
I just want to know more about you.
何のために？
Why?
仲良くなりたい。
I want to be closer to you. I reply honestly, but when he looks at me inquisitively in response, I suddenly can't help but feel embarrassed about the whole thing.
そうやって意味ありげに告げられると、さすがの僕でも意識するんだけど。
When you say it so suggestively, you start getting my hopes up, you know.
君がその気なら、僕だってそれなりの行動をとる。
Oh my gosh. If that's what you want, I'm gonna make a move. Like this. What? He brushes my hair to the side and gives me a kiss. Oh! Oh! Okay! Hikage! What are you doing?
この狭間では、一体どこまでできるんだろうな。
I wonder how far we can go. Here in the so-called in-between.
何の話？
What are you talking about?
うつしおで死んでいて、肉体を失っているかもしれないこの状況で、男女の関係になれるのか。
Wow.
と思ってね。
He's so open to the idea. We're dead in the real world, so we don't actually have physical bodies here. I wonder if we can have a relationship like any other man or woman.
試してみる。
Like any other man or woman. Wanna give it a go?
男女の関係って。
Girl, you don't want to start in this. What? You mean a man and a woman?
意味、わかるよね。
You know what I mean, don't you?
わからないわけじゃないけど。
Yes, but
あれ？誘われれば君は喜ぶだろうと見込んでいた。
Oh.
違ったかな。
I figured you'd be happy about the invitation. Was I mistaken?
それとも、もっと強引に迫ってほしい。無理
Boy,
やり
you
という
better
のも
watch
悪く
yourself.
ないかもね。
Or do you want me to just take you? That actually sounds kind of... or do you want me to just take you? That actually sounds kind of like fun. That actually kind of sounds like fun. He toys with my hair and smiles playfully. There's something gracious in his expression that makes my heart leap. He seems different from usual. Like he's...
なんでそんな意地悪するの？
Why are you being so mean to me?
日陰くんは無理やりなんてする人じゃないし、遊びでそういうことはしないよ。
I know you aren't the kind of person to force yourself onto someone. And you wouldn't do this just for a laugh.
それは君の願望だろう。ベニユリ、君は僕の何を知っている？
That's what you want, not me. You don't know anything about me, Benny Yuri.
知らないから知りたいの。
That's why I want to know more.
臆病で怖がりなくせに首を突っ込もうとしてばかりだな。君はいつだってそうだ。
You're a coward, but you always insisted on sticking your head into people's business. You're always like that.
私が臆病なのは自分でも分かってる。でも
I know I'm not brave, but even so.
みんなのこととか日陰くんのこととか今はちゃんと知りたいって思うんだよ。
I want to know more about you and the others. This Hikage and the one who acts with such kindness are supposedly the same person. But sometimes it's honestly hard to tell them which is the real him.
私は本当の日陰くんを知りたい。
I want to know the real you.
本当の僕。
The real me? Yeah. Kanga looks right into my eyes. The silence we exchange stretches on. And then, briefly, he looks away.
僕は僕だ。
I'm me. Boku wa boku da. He said the same thing. I remember that. Remember, if y'all remember, near the end of the common route, which I just rewatched, looking for clips to take from my streams for something I'm working on. And I remember he said, Boku wa boku da. But he said it in a self-confident way when he was revealing himself as the master. and the one that, you know, when they're trying to like, what is your real identity? He said, Boku wa boku da. But now he said this in a very sad and contemplative manner. That he's just who he is.
遊びすぎた。君の言う通り冗談だ。真に受けるな。
I joke around with you too much. I was just messing around. Don't take it too seriously. He erases all emotion from his expression and releases my hair.
君は積極的だったり、臆病だったり、わけがわからない。
I don't get you. Sometimes you're assertive, sometimes you're a complete coward.
最近迷惑だった？たくさん話しかけたりして。
Did it bother you that I've been talking to you so much lately?
別に。ただ、君がいると調子が狂う。それだけだ。
No, you just throw me off. That's all I want to say.
君の言う本当の僕が乱されるような気がしているよ。
I get the feeling that you're messing up this real me you keep talking about. He says he doesn't mind, but his expression says otherwise. It makes my heart feel like it's being squeezed. I want to know him better, but now...
ねえ、今日のご飯煮物にしよっか。
Hey, how about we make stew today?
は？突然何？
Where's this coming from?
なんとなく山菜の煮物が食べたいなって思っただけ。
Nowhere. I just feel like eating some stewed vegetables.
まったく食い気が旺盛だな。君らしい。
君らしい。Sheesh. You sure got an appetite. It's very you. He's back to his usual sarcastic jokes, but his smile is gentle, and it makes me feel like he's finally starting to open up a little. It makes me so happy. This isn't the time for love. I should keep these emotions deep inside my heart. Let's see where we are on the flowchart right now. Okay. I don't remember how many, because I looked at the complete flowchart to see how long it would take to finish this route. I don't remember how many, sub chapters he has. I should cherish them so they don't fade away. You two seem real buddy-buddy lately. What?
紅ゆりさんと日陰くん一緒にいるのをよく見かけるし、いつの間に親しくなったんだろうって話してたんだよ。
The two of you are together all the time. We were wondering why you've suddenly become so close.
そんな風に見える？
Does it seem that way?
何その反応？もしかして紅ゆりちゃん、マジで日陰っちのこと？
And that's how it went, Miniguri? Something wrong?
違う、仲良く見えるって言うから。
No, just because we're close doesn't mean we're...
激しい目の錯覚だ。見てもらう医者がいないのが残念で仕方ないな。
You seeing things. Too bad that in the doctor I can send you to. The way he said that. One day, while we were cleaning and moving some things around, Karasu would speak to me in a mocking tone.
別にいつも通りだよ。
It's none out of the ordinary.
まあ明らかに何かが変わったってわけじゃないよ。
I didn't say anything has changed.
でもどちらかというと日陰くんかな。最近態度が砕けてきた気がしてね。
Then again, maybe Hikage has. The guy's softened up a lot. I noticed that recently, but apparently so did everyone else.
まあ、お友達として仲良ししてるのはいいけど、それ以上
Karasuba,
勘弁
wait
して
your
よ。
turn. It ain't your turn yet. Not this time. You ain't gonna get me this time. Yay, happy. Glad we're all good pals and stuff, but don't take it too far, please.
俺、紅ゆりちゃん巡って日陰っちと修羅場るの嫌だもん。卑怯な手使ってきそうだし。
I don't wanna have to fight him for you. He seems like the type to play dirty.
カラスバくん、またそういう冗談を。
Karasuba, very funny.
そういう発想をする君の方がよっぽどずる賢くできてると思うけど。
Play dirty? Look who's talking.
いやいや、ヒカゲッチには負けるって。
You're the only one I can hear. Hikage scoffs and walks into another room.
ああ、ノリ悪いな。もっと可愛げがあったらいいのに。
What a spoil sport. Why can't you be a little more playful? Playful? He didn't react at all when Karasawa pointed out that we're close. That must mean he doesn't really care.
さて、僕は部屋の片付けをしてこよ
Oh,
うか
you
な。
think that? I have to go tidy up my room.
あ、俺も。鍵谷くん、自分とこ終わったら手伝ってよ。こっちいろいろ散らかってて、人手不足。
Oh, same. Give me a hand once you finish up your room, will you? It's a total disaster.
しょうがないな。じゃあ後でそっちの部屋に顔出すから待ってて。
Fine. I'll be there as soon as I'm finished.
やった。さすが鍵谷くん、優しいよね。
Oh my god.
今日だけ鍵谷様って呼んじゃおう。
Yahoo! What a gentleman you are, Kaguya. I'll call you Master Kaguya just for today.
褒めても何も出ないからね。
You won't get anywhere with flattery. Toto walked to the stairs to their rooms. I don't have that much in my room, so it's not going to take me that long. What should I do? Maybe I'll go organize the bookshelf. There's a giant bookshelf in the living room. I drag a chair in front of it and start taking books down one at a time. The covers are somewhat damp to the touch. When I look inside, it's clear that they're off from a long time ago. The sweet scent of old worn paper wafts up from the weathered pages. If we're between life and death, who brought these books here? They weren't written here, were they? As I continue to sort the books, a particular old one with a lavish, artistic sort of binding catches my eye. Pale gold foil is scattered over the cover, giving it an elegant glow. It almost looks silken. It's a picture book. I wonder if it's a children's book or something. It's in English, but there isn't all that much text. I might be able to read it if I could find a dictionary. I'm inexplicably fascinated by it. Or if it's in a nearby dictionary now and then, I read through the English in the book. The story went like this.
昔々あるところに白い羽を持つ2匹の蝶がいました。
I was ready to go out and break into song. Let me see. Hold on.
2匹はとても仲良しで
So she said,
昔々
のそのまた昔とる貴族仲良し兄弟 I messed up the lyrics か略書ちゃんとやれ Remember I don't know if y'all remember this old Vocaloid song but this one Vocaloid song between Lin and Rin Kagamine it is Childish Wall, yeah, Childish Wall. So anytime I hear Mukashi Mukashi, I was thinking about Mukashi Mukashi no sonota Mukashi torikiru zoku nakaishu Nakayoku no kyodai ka ryakusho. I don't know the lyrics that well. But it reminds me of that song every time I hear those words. Okay, let me read the text because I didn't read it. Long ago there were two butterflies with white wings.
昔
They were very
あっ
close.
ちにひらひらこっちにひらひら
They flew everywhere together.
いつも一緒に飛び回りやがて恋に落ちました。
After flying together so often, they fell in love.
ところがある日
But then, one day,
ひどい嵐がやってきて恋人たちを襲いました。
a powerful storm comes and strikes the two lovers.
ザーザービュービューゴーゴー
Driving rain, raging
2
gales.
匹は葉っぱの下で身を寄せ合って 必死に耐えようとしました。
The two butterflies huddled together under some leaves, desperate to survive.
けれど
But
なんということでしょう。
how could it be?
冷たい雨に負けた一匹はそのまま死んでしまいました。
One of them could not withstand the rain and died.
残された蝶は泣きました。
The remaining butterfly weeps.
涙が枯れるくらい泣いて泣いて
It wept and wept and wept until it could weep no more.
涙の池で溺れていると、たまたま通りがかった旅人が助けてくれました。
Drowning in a pond of its own tears, a passing traveler scoops it up and rescues it.
旅人は蝶に尋ねます。
The traveler asks the butterfly,
どうして君は泣いていたのか。
"Why are you crying?"
蝶は旅人に答えます。
The butterfly replies,
大切な片割れがいなくなって悲しいのだと。
"I am sad because my other half is gone."
それならばサイケデリカへお行きなさい。
The traveler then says,
話を聞いた旅人は教えてくれました。
"Then come to Psychedelica.
この道のずっと先にサイケデリカと呼ばれる楽園があって、
If you follow this path, you'll reach a paradise called Psychedelica.
死んでしまった者たちは幸せに暮らしているのです。
Those who have passed on gather and live there in harmony.
君の望むものがもしそこにあるのなら、
If the one you desire is there,
もう一度会いたい。
I want you to see them again.
もう一度会えるなら、
If only I could see them again."
蝶に迷いはありませんでした。
The butterfly doesn't hesitate.
旅人に別れを告げた蝶はサイケデリカに向かって旅立ちます。
It bids the traveler farewell and heads off to Psychedelica.
しかし道は険しく、
But the way there is treacherous.
向かい風に阻まれた蝶は何度も何度も地面に打ちのめされます。
Buffed by strong winds, the butterfly slammed to the ground many times.
自慢の白い羽もいつしか泥だらけになってしまって、
Its beautiful white wings become covered in mud.
みんなが黒くなった蝶を笑いました。
Everyone laughs at the now black butterfly.
それでも黒い蝶は諦めませんでした。
Psychedelica of the black butterfly, I see. But the black butterfly don't give up.
朝も昼も夜も
Morning, day, and night.
サイケデリカを目指して飛び続けました。
It flutters along the search of Psychedelica.
そして月日が流れて、
And so, time passes.
心も体もボロボロになって少しも動けなくなった時、
The butterfly's body and spirit have become fatigued
黒い
and
蝶
it can move
は
no longer.
ついにその入り口を目にしたのです。
At last, the black butterfly can see it. The entrance to Psychedelica. Is that how the story ends? What happens after they reach Psychedelica? Is it a good place or a bad place? What a relief. Looks like it'll be a happy ending. It's awfully sad for a children's book picture though.
あれ
Children's
次の
book
ページ
picture? I did not read
振
that.
り取られてる。
Children's picture book though. The next page is torn out. I wonder how things end for the butterflies. Someone did that on purpose.
何を見ている？棚の整理をしていたんだろう。全然は
He
かどってい
did
ないじゃない
that purposefully. What are you looking at? I thought you were organizing the bookshelf. You didn't get anywhere.
ごめん、たまたま開けた本が気になってつい夢中になっちゃった。
Oh, sorry. I got caught up in this book and ended up reading it.
へえ。君が洋書をたしなむとは意外なとこもあるんだな。
I didn't know you read Western books. How unexpected.
と言っても絵本なんだけどね。
It's just a picture book, though.
なるほど。道理で。
That explains it. Oh my gosh, that's so rude. His attitude is a little irritating.
でも途中で 物語が終わっちゃってるんだよね。
But
最後にどうなったのかわからないんだ。
it looks like it's missing some pages. I don't know how the story ends.
ほら、ここのところ破り取られちゃってる。
See? They torn out. Hikage stands next to me and looks at the book. The sun closing of the distance between us makes my heart leap, but I struggle not to react. He's so close to me. I was fine before, but after what Karasuba said, oh gosh, come on now, stop.
はい、どうぞ見てみて。
Here, take a look. I can hardly hold myself together as I hand him the book. He takes it from me and pages through it.
ああ、これなら。
Oh, this is...
日陰くん、この絵本知ってるの？だったら結末教えて。
Oh, you know it? Can you tell me what happens at the end?
君が期待しているような終わり方だとは思えないけど、それでも構わないなら。
It's not what you'd expect, but if you really want to know... Hikage closes the book and starts speaking.
つがいの白い蝶を求め、黒い蝶は旅をする。
The black butterfly travels in search of its other half, the white butterfly.
皆にあざけられながら、何日も、何日も、飛び続けた蝶は、力つ...
Sorry y'all, I keep pressing the what is it? The right click? I keep right clicking and it keeps doing that.
つがいの白い蝶を求め、黒い蝶は旅をする。
Okay, that's it.
つがいのし...
Hello, I'm doing well today, Okabe Flower. How are you doing today? Oh yeah, I just thought of it because it was a greeting. But happy Juneteenth, y'all. It's Juneteenth today in the United States. It celebrates the emancipation of some of the last African Americans in the Confederate States after the Civil War, after the American Civil War. So it's a very important holiday in general, but especially for me as an African American. So yeah, happy Juneteenth. It's also my parents' anniversary, so that's also special. And today's special every year for both of those reasons. But yeah, it flies day after day, all the while being laughed at by everyone else. When it finally collapses, that is when it finds the verdant paradise, Psychedelica. Right, that's how it goes. What happens
で
next?
も、黒い蝶は来た道を引き返した。
But then, the butterfly turns and returns down the path it came from. And what?
ボロボロになるまで探し求めた楽園を背に飛び続け、ついに身を横たえたのは砂漠の砂の上だった。
The butterfly turns its back on paradise. When it collapsed, it was atop a pile of sand in the desert.
息も絶え絶えになりながら目を開けると、蜃気楼の中に白い蝶が佇んでいて、
As it lay there dying, it opened its eyes and saw a mirage of the white butterfly.
黒い蝶は白い蝶の幻影に幸福を感じながら、砂漠でたった一人、
That's so sad.
孤独に朽ち果てる。
That's so sad. The black butterfly is happy at the sight of its lover, so it dies alone in the desert.
これ
That's
が
so sad.
話の結末だ。
That's how it ends.
そんな、結局2匹は会えなかったの？
Oh, you mean the two of them never
言っ
reunite?
ただろう。君が望む結末じゃないって。
Told you, didn't I? It's not the ending you were hoping for.
日陰くんは子供の頃これを読んでたの？
Did you read this when you were a child, Hikage?
覚えはないけど、そうなのかもしれない
I
な。
can't.
すごく
Oops,
昔に
sorry.
どこかで
Oh, I'm
誰かと
I keep talking over these people. They speak so slow. I can't remember. I might have. A long time ago with someone else. He falls silent, gazing at the cover.
君はサイケデリカがあるとしたらどうする？ベニューリ。死んでしまった大事な人と会えるとしたら。
What would you do if Psychedelica existed, Benny Yuri? If you could meet your departed loved ones there. What? The departed? The people I thought I'd never be able to see again.
もし会うことができるなら
If I could see them one more time, the echo of my words seems to dredge something up from deep within my memory. If only I could see them again.
会いたいよ。だから黒い蝶が最後にどうして引き返しちゃったのかわからない。
I'd want to do it. I don't understand why the black butterfly turned around in the end.
僕はわかる。
I do. You do?
サイケデリカへの道は険しい。
The path to Psychedelica was treacherous.
元は白い羽を持っていた蝶がいつの間にか黒い蝶になっていたように、そこに向かう途中、自分は醜くボロボロになってしまっているんだ。
The black butterfly used to have white wings, but the kid became black over the course of its journey. It had become twisted into something uglier than it once was.
そんな姿を美しいまま召された相手の前にさらせるかな。姿が変わりすぎて分かってもらえないかもしれない。
That's so sad. Could you bear to show yourself to the departed in that state? You look totally different, and they might not even recognize you.
もし分かっても汚れて醜い自分は嫌われてしまうかもしれない。
If you were defiled and looked the part, your lover might come to hate you.
だから黒い蝶は楽園に焦がれながらも来た道を引き返すんだ。
That's why the black butterfly turned away, despite how much it yearned for paradise. Hikage, is something wrong with you?
待って待って。でもそれってちょっとおかしいよね。
Hold on a second, that sounds
お
off.
かしい。
How so?
だって白い蝶の気持ちはどこにもないじゃない。
Hold on.
おかしい。何が？
What about the white butterfly's feelings? There's none at all about that in the story.
白い蝶の気持ち。
How the white butterfly feels?
難しいことはわからないけど、私が白い蝶だったらそんなことで相手を嫌いにならない。むしろバカにしないでって思うかも。
I don't get the complicated stuff, but if I were the white butterfly, I'd never hate someone because of that. I tell the others off for mocking it.
黒い蝶にとって白い蝶が希望だったみたいに、白い蝶にとっても黒い蝶は大切だったはず。
Oh, you're so pure of heart. Just like how the white butterfly served as hope for the black butterfly, I'm sure that the black butterfly is precious to the white butterfly.
見た目が変わったってつがいの蝶は蝶のままだよ。綺麗でもボロボロでも会いたいって気持ちがあるのに。
Even if it looked different, the black butterfly is still a butterfly. It's still a butterfly. The white butterfly would want to meet it no matter how it looked. Why am I getting so defensive?
なんというか君らしくない返事だね。
Our response didn't like you.
私らしくないかな。でも
No, but
黒い蝶が幻影に逃げるのはおかしいよ。
it's strange that the black butterfly would flee from the illusion.
弱虫で臆病者の君らしくない。
You're such a coward. I wouldn't expect that out of you.
君は強いんだね。
You ain't know that? She's strong. I see. You're actually a strong person. Come again?
白い蝶の気持ちを、僕が信じられない人の心を君は信じられるんだね。幻影にとらわれることもなく、砂漠に逃げることもなく。
You believe in the white butterfly. You can believe in the hearts of those I cannot. You aren't fixated on the illusion. It won't flee into the desert.
僕よりずっと強い。
You're much stronger than I am. You're much stronger than I am. Hikage's words don't seem to have any hidden meaning. His honest, direct comment floods my cheeks with warmth.
まあ君は多少は人を疑うことを知った方がいいと思うけど。
You really should learn how to doubt people a little bit, though.
うん
Yeah,
分かってる
I know. I'm a little embarrassed. It's rare for him to give me a compliment.
にしてもこんな絵本があるなんてよく引っ張り出してきたな。
I didn't even know this book was here. Where'd you find it?
他にすることもないし湿気を取ってからタイトル順に並び替えようかと思って
I had nothing else to do, so I figured I'd wipe the moisture off the books and alphabetize
で
them.
もその絵本どこにもタイトルが書かれてないんだよね
This one didn't have a title anywhere, so it caught my eye.
ああそうだ。放題は覚えている。確か国鳥のサイケデリカだ。
Kokucho no Psychedelica. Psychedelica. Kokucho no Psychedelica. Yeah, Koku, black, cho, butterfly, no, apostrophe S. Psychedelica. The black butterfly, Psychedelica. Alright, I remember what it's called in Japanese. It's called Psychedelica of the black butterfly.
国鳥のサイケデリカ
Yanga's eyes goes wide, and he stares at the book. What's with him? Did he see something strange?
日陰くんどうかした
Hikage, what's wrong?
あーくたびれた。やっぱ慣れないことはするもんじゃないね。
Why'd you have to come in and disturb the moment? Oh damn, I'm bushed. All this cleaning stuff isn't really my thing. I'm not used to it.
片付けは日常的にしておくとこういう時に楽だよ。
You should be cleaning up on a daily basis. It'll make your life easier.
肝に銘じとく。ってあれ二人ともそんなとこで何やってんの？本
Sure,
棚の整理？
sure, I'll log that away. Hey, what are you two doing? Organizing the books? Kange-han could ask about descend from the mezzanine and approach us.
いやなんでもない。
No, we're not doing anything in particular. Hikage? He turns away and disappears to the upper floor.
相変わらず愛想悪いな。
Charming as ever. A few days later, late in the night. Ooh. Awake again. I'm thirsty. Having awoken from a shallow sleep, I head down to the kitchen for something to drink. Speaking of something to drink, I need something to drink. But get me a bottle of water right quick. Be back, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, when he was explaining the book, the story to us, when we asked how it ended, I thought he would have a bigger reaction to it. I was surprised when he just calmly explained the story without any sense of, trepidation, hesitation, or thought, contemplation. I was like, this is very interesting. I thought that him being the master of the mana, secretly, I thought he'd be triggered upon seeing that book or hearing about the book immediately. But then at the end, he did get shocked. But I wonder why. And we learned a little bit about Psychedelica. When we played the Common Roots real world ending, I believe. Yes, the real world, not the best ending. The real world ending. We first learned about Psychedelica when we went to that one stall and we picked up some, like we went to this fortune teller's booth or something like that, of this some exotic seller booth thing at the marketplace in the city, and we discovered Psychedelica for the first time. Still, half asleep, I rubbed my eyes as I walked across the living room. Out of the corner of my eye, I spot something unexpected. What's that? Oops. Okay. A leg hanging over the edge of the narrow sofa. Okay, sorry y'all for the echo, but I just wanted to make sure that the audio sounds good playing back. I want to make sure that the music's not too loud. I look up and see Hikage with his well-toned body, angular shoulders, and narrow face. Girl. Oh, those are the things you focus on. He's just sleeping there, totally defenseless. Oh, that's the picture book from the other day. Did he fall asleep reading it? I stop and take a look at his face. He's usually quite aware of his surroundings, but there's no sign of him waking up. Oh, look at him. Oops. How do I get rid of this thing? Yeah. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. Wow. This is what Hikage looks like when he's asleep? He normally frowns so much. I worry he's going to end up with a permanent wrinkle, but it looks like I was worried for nothing. I chuckle at my silly thought. His face is beautiful when he's asleep. He seemed so scary at first, but then he protected me from the monster. I wonder if the wound on his arm is better now. I've seen many sides of him since that day. I've talked to him a lot and I feel closer than I did before. But what does he think of me?
ベニエリさん、それは恋です。
Beniuri, that's love. I repeat Usangi's words, but the emotion I feel now is more complex than before. It's a sad but sweet feeling. I have to keep it bottled up inside, but will it ever have a chance to bloom?
私、やっぱり日陰くんのこと。
I think I do have feelings for Hikage. Uh-oh, you're waking up. Uh-oh. Oh no. I thought I woke him. Oh, he's having a nightmare. Oh, poor baby. His expression slowly twists in pain. It looks like he's hurting. Maybe he's having a bad dream. Oh.
日陰くん？
He cradles his head in his hands and repeats the same thing over and over. What's that he's saying?
日陰くん！
I move the tablet on the shoulder and wake him up, but he flies away before I'm able. We've seen this sprite before, when he revealed himself to be the master. Where am I?
大丈夫？
Are you okay?
どうして今頃になってこんな記憶が。 うして。
Wow. Hikage? I'm completely perplexed by the situation. I've never seen him so agitated. Was he saying his memory has returned?
日陰くん、何か思い出したの？
Do you remember, son Hikage?
すごく苦しそうだったよ。
It looked like you were in real pain.
なぜ
What?
なぜ君がそばにいるんだ。
Why are you next to me?
ごめん、通りがかったら日陰くんを見かけて。
Sorry. I was just walking by and I saw you. I can't tell him that I was just staring at him while he slept.
君はどうして僕に近づいてくる。
Why do you always come near me? Huh?
理由は何だ。
What reason do you have?
そばにいるだけならまだいい。害がないなら多少うるさくても気に留めるほどじゃなかった。
It's fine if you were just near me. If you were harmless and just here to bug me, I wouldn't even pay attention to you.
けど黙って放っておくと君はつけ上がった。
Oh.
平然と僕の敷地に入ってきて
Uh-oh.
荒らし回ったんだ。
Uh-oh. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking so far. I'm thinking that he's the master of the mana. He knows this. And he has this plan for the kaleidoscope for some reason. But I kind of do feel like that he doesn't remember his entire personality or life before he came to this world and took on this role as the master of the mana in between worlds. So now that she's trying to get closer to him and arousing up feelings within him and stirring up digging up old memories from the recesses of his mind, now he's starting to have conflict, and it's kind of, you know, making it a little more complicated, making his mind a little more complicated, and things ain't as straightforward as he might have planned for with these new resurfacing feelings and memories and things like that. Okay, so he doesn't completely remember his own life, his own story. He does have some lost memories. But if I let you do whatever you want, you start to get uppity. You intrude on my space and start messing everything up.
日陰くん、どうしたの？
Messing everything up? What's the matter with you?
自覚がない。それはそうだろうね。いつだって迷惑をかける方が無頓着なものだ。
Do you not realize it? I thought as much. You're always totally oblivious to the people you cause trouble for.
仲良くなりたい。そうやって持ち前の無邪気さでかき乱しておいて、よくもふてぶてしく。
You want to be closer to me? Your innocence ruins everything. You just waltz around doing whatever you want with no thought for what impact it might have.
この本だって君が持ち出してきたくせに。
You even pulled this book out. What's the matter with him? What about the picture book? Did his memories come back because of the book? Is he confused?
日陰くん、落ち着いて。
Hikage, please calm down. He might be agitated because his memories have come back. I reached out to touch his shoulder and help him calm down.
触るな。
Yeah, I knew. I was like, girl, you probably should calm down. Don't touch him. You don't touch someone who's aggravated like this. That's only gonna make things a little more complicated. Don't touch me!
僕に干渉するな。
Don't interfere with me. His anger flaring, he glares at me. I can do none except stand in stunned silence. He's directly rejecting me. His eyes tell me not to move even a step closer. I hesitate. Still, I reach out and touch his shoulder.
何かあったなら話してほしい。私、
If something happened, I want you to tell me.
なら教えてやる。
If that's what you want, then I will. Oh, excuse me? Okay. That's not exactly what I expected right now, but let's see what's gonna happen right now. He covers my mouth, preventing me from uttering another word. She's clearly trying to tell you to get off of her. I try to twist away, but I can't escape his grip or his hard kiss. A cold yet hot kiss. Whether an instant or an eternity has passed, I lost all sensation. The heat on my lips vanishes.
僕が知りたい。これで満足か。
What was I supposed to tell her? What was she supposed to get from that? How did that answer her question? You want to know me better? You happy now?
どうして
Hikage, why?
僕のことが知りたかったんだろう。だから教えてやっただけだ。
You wanted to know me, didn't you? Now I've shown you.
ああ、そういえば。君は僕が力で女を屈服させるような人間じゃないとか。
Oh my gosh, boy. Alright. You don't think I was the type who would take a woman by force?
これを機に考えを改めるといい。君が言った。僕が
Hikage,
何を
please
して
stop.
決めつけていたんだが。
Stop it. Stop trying to self-sabotage. You're such a self-sabotager. Stop trying to sabotage this. You should reconsider your options. You knew nothing about me. You just came up with that image in your head. Stop self-sabotaging. I'm completely speechless at how coolly he speaks. I don't know whether I should cry or be angry. My thoughts and emotions are a jumble. I freeze up entirely.
どうした？もう抵抗しないのか？嫌がっていたのは所詮形だけだったということか。
What's wrong? You're not going to resist? Ah, I see. You are only pretending you want to resist.
私は
望むなら
Please don't. Please, no, Hikage, no. If you want it, I can give you more.
欲しいなら恵んでやる。ただし、もう僕に近づくな。
Bless you with what you desire, but in exchange, stay away from me.
誰かに構って欲しいなら、カラスバかカギハに。
If you want attention, go to Karaseba or Kagiha. Period. Period, queen. I break off his hold and slap him across his cheek.
私誰かに構ってほしくて日陰くんに近づいたんじゃない。
I didn't get close to her because I wanted attention.
日陰くんだから知りたいって思った。日陰くんだから仲良くなりたいって思ってたのに、こんなのひどいよ。
I want to know more about you. I want to be closer to you. Why would you do this?
ベニューリ、
My hand stings from the slap. But even more than that, my heart hurts.
君は僕を惑わせる。
You confuse me.
残酷なのは君の方だ。
You are the cruel one. From that point on, we stopped talking to each other. We started to pair up with the others instead of each other when we go out to explore the manor. From that day on, we are unable to find any more shards of the kaleidoscope. This only deepens the widening chasm between us. We can't find any shards. That was only one chapter? That's crazy. One sub-chapter? That was crazy. I feel like there was a lot going on in that. We can't find any shards. We can't escape the manor. And we can't reconcile with one another. Dark clouds gather in our hearts with no end in sight. I was like, is that the end of his route like that? That'd be crazy if it ended like that. Like, oh, that's what you get for trying to romance Hikage. I was like, you might not end like that. Okay, we still got more going on. She still comes to visit Usangi. I drink down my tea and wipe off my lips. Oh, I'm reminded once again of the touch of Hikage's lips on my own, and my heart shifts in recollection. I've been like this since that day. No matter what I do, I can't stop thinking about Hikage. Why did he kiss me like that? More importantly, why was he so angry at me? Oops, sorry, I skipped the side. I'm always asking why. Is that what troubled him so much? We're all worried because we don't have our memories. And I've been asking him a ton of questions. I try to dredge up the grim feelings trapped in my heart, but nothing I do seems to make any difference. He said I'm getting too involved with him.
ということがあったんですけど、ベニユリさん、どうかしました？
What did they talk about? To be honest, like, what story is she telling? Is she telling a story from her time? Her time being alive, or is she telling a story from this place? And that's how it went. And Beniyuri, something wrong?
さっきからずっと黙っているので。
You've just been quiet this whole time. I was talking with Usagi, but I got lost in my thoughts.
なんでもないよ。ごめん、何の話だったっけ？
Oh, I'm fine. Sorry. What were we talking about? Usagi places a cup on his salsa and looks at me with bright
なん
eyes.
でもなくないです。数日前からため息ばかりですよ。
It can't be nothing. I mean, it can't be nothing. You've been sighing so much for the past few days.
ごめん。
Sorry.
謝ってほしいわけじゃなくて、ただ心配なんです。ベニユリさんが。
I wasn't saying that because I wanted you to apologize. I'm just worried about you, Beniyuri.
うさぎちゃん、前にもこんなことがありましたね。日陰さんのことで思い悩んでいて。
You were like this before when you were worried about Hikage.
日陰さんと何かあったんですか？
Did something happen between you two? I'm getting reluctant to split everything out to a girl younger than I am, but a quiet gaze seems to hint at a deeper maturity. The words start flowing out of me.
私、日陰くんに嫌われちゃったみたい。
It looks like he hates me now. He what?
すごく怒らせちゃった。私は残酷だって言われちゃった。
I made him really mad. He said I was cruel.
私は日陰くんと話すの楽しかったんだ。いろんな日陰くんを知れて距離が近づくと嬉しかった。
I had fun talking with him. I had a great time finding out all those things about him. I felt like we were really getting closer.
でもずっと迷惑だったみたい。私気づかなくて。
I didn't realize he thought I was being annoying.
突き放されちゃった。
He pushed me away.
近づくな
Oh,
って。
you're still talking. Sorry. He pushed me away and told me to stay away from him.
ベニユリさん。バカだな私。勝手に仲良くなれてるって思ってた。
Oh, let's see. What does it say? Choiki. Choiki, welcome. Howdy, how are you doing today? And yeah, it's so sad seeing her cry. Hikage, I don't know what to do with Hikage. Hikage is such a mess. He's such a mess. Goodness gracious. I'm such a fool. I thought we were getting closer. I wanted to talk about something happy so that Usagi wouldn't worry about me. My voice is raspy, and I feel a stinging sensation deep in my nose.
涙が。
You're crying. That's good. That's good. Well, I'm glad that you decided to pop in and chill with me. Tears are streaming down my face. They didn't come when Hikage got angry with me. Only now that they've started flowing, I can't stop them. I realize now that I've been rejected. My heart is a mess.
ベニユリさんは日陰さんを思っていらっしゃるんですよね。
Benny Yuri, do you have feelings for Hikage?
恋をしていらっしゃるんですよね。
Are you in love?
私は
Love. That single word I've hidden within my heart suddenly feels so real. Soft, gentle, sweet emotions are laced with a bit of pain stabbing at my heart. I've kept it hidden away until now. But this really is love.
って気がついた瞬間、失恋とか
Oh, poor baby.
本当バカだな。
Poor baby, poor baby. The moment I figured it out, I was rejected. I'm so stupid. I really do love
ベニ
him.
ユリさん、
The sight of Sagi's downhearted face makes me even sadder. I can't lie to myself anymore. I have such strong feelings for Hikage. I'm terrible. I'm even making a little kid worry about me. Usagi pulls up a chair and holds my hand. Her face looks as though she might cry in a moment.
やだ。うさぎちゃん泣かないで。私のせいでごめん。
Oh no, please don't cry, Usagi. It's my fault.
いえ、そうではないんです。私、ベニユリさんに謝らなくちゃいけないことがあって。
No, that's not true. I have something I need to apologize to you for.
謝らなくちゃいけないこと？
You do?
はい。
Yes. My own tear-stained face is reflected in the crystalline eyes.
その前にお話を聞いてくれませんか？主様と私のこと。
Ooh, finally. I've been waiting to see what her deal is. I've been waiting to find out who she is and why she's here and why she's attached to the master. Okay, tell me more, tell me more, tell me more. But first, will you let me explain the situation between my master and me? I kind of think that she is... I can't remember in... Let me see. I believe in the real world ending, it said that the master of the house was trying to revive a girl. I don't remember if it was a sister or someone he loved. I can't remember. I think it might have been a sister. I wonder if she is his sister. I wonder. That's my thought.
あなたになら話せます。聞いてほしいんです。
I think I can tell you. So please, listen to me.
主様って
What? The master?
主様は私のお兄様です。
Ah, okay. So I was on the right track. So Hikage and her siblings. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. So she was right when he said that, when she asked if he had a younger sister. The master is my brother. This shocking revelation marks the beginning of a long tale.
もう遠い昔の話です。私はこの館でお母様と一緒に暮らしていました。
It was a long time ago. I lived in this manor with my mother.
館は市街地から遠い湖のほとりに立っていて、
This is the same one
そ
that
れ
they
はそれ
visited.
は美しい佇まいでした。
The building stood on a lake, far away from civilization. The mere sight of it was breathtakingly beautiful.
人の出入りはほとんどなく、耳に届くのは鳥の鳴き声と木々のざわめきだけ。
Very few people came to the manor. Often, the only sounds that could be heard were the chirping of the birds and the rustling of the trees.
静かで穏やかな生活を私は気に入っていました。
I liked our quiet life.
けれど年に数度館は普段からは想像もつかないほど騒がしくなります。
Is that so? But a few times a year, the manor will become unbelievably noisy.
お父様が外国からのお客様を連れてやってくるからです。
That would happen when father would bring home guests from foreign nations.
難しいことは当時の私には分かりませんでしたが、
I didn't understand it at the time.
お父様は海運業で財を成したそうで、この館もお客様のために偉人の館を真似て建てられました。
Let's see. I do remember them saying that the master was a merchant. I wonder if there are two masters. I wonder if this one, like the father's the master of the mana in this world, like in the real world, but then his son Hikage became the master of mana in the in between world. Father had built up his wealth via ocean transport business. The manor was built to accommodate his foreign guests.
お母様は名ばかりの名家の出で家を建て直すためにお父様に嫁がされたそうです。
Mother was from a family distinguished in name only. She married father to rebuild her own family, her own family's one sterling reputation.
望まぬ婚姻ゆえ、わだかまりを持ち続けたお母様は、私を産むのを理由にここへと移住したものの。
I see. Okay. Because the marriage was not out of love, Mother always harbored ill feelings towards Mother. However, she moved to the manor to give birth to me.
結局はお父様に求められるまま客人を受け入れました。
In the end, she welcomed the guests just as father desired.
飛び交う異国の言葉に高笑い、艶っぽい香水の香り。
They would chat in foreign tongues, laughter bounced off the walls, and the alluring scent of perfume filled the halls.
お父様が世界中で買い集めてきたきらびやかな仮面を使っての終わりのない武道会。
An unending dance, adorned with flashy masks, father would purchase from around the world.
お父様の滞在中、毎夜毎夜聞こえてくる優雅なワルツに私は耳を塞ぎたくなりました。
Night after night, I would cover my ears to the sounds of the elegant waltz that accompanied father's visits. Oh, look at her, she's so cute.
でした。
I was alone.
生まれつき体が弱く、部屋にこもりがちだったため、友達もいなくて。
I was born with a weak constitution. I tended to stay in my room and I had no friends.
一人で絵本を読むことだけを楽しみにしてい
And
ま
I
した。
assumed that that picture book about Psychedelica was given to her. I see. Also, I love how this image is grayed out, but there's some sense of color in places, a touch of color in places. Like, she's mostly colored, but let's see, just a little bit of her hair is grayed out for some reason. And there's a touch of color to these balls right here, and the shoes. It's a nice image. I look forward only to reading my picture books, alone.
そんなある時、お父様が一人の男の子を館に連れてきました。
One day, father brought a boy to the house.
この子は今日からお前の兄になる。仲良くしなさい。
This boy is your older brother now. Play nice.
紹介されたのは絵本で見るような美しい顔をした男の子。
The boy introduced me to was beautiful, as if he came from a picture book.
けれどその目はうつろで
But
一
his,
瞬ひるんでしまいました。
but his eyes had an empty look to them that made me wince.
それでも
Still,
よろしくお願いします。 お兄様。
It's nice to meet you, brother. Okay, so she's always spoken like that. She's always spoken with such formal, with such polite speech. She's called him Oni-sama, not even Oni-san. Oni-sama. Let me see. Hold on. What did she say before that? Oh wait, I can't rewind it.
よろしくお願いします。
Okay, she said yoroshiku onegai shimasu instead of yoroshiku onegai itashimasu. Okay, at least she didn't say itashimasu.
お兄様。
Brother.
恐る恐る呼びかけると、信じられないものでも見たように
Hold
目を
on.
見開いて。
It's a little hot. It's really hot this summer. I need to get my fan. Hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna take a moment to fan myself. Hold on before I continue reading. Well, actually, I'll read while I'm fanning this line. I spoke cautiously, and he looked at me as though he had seen something unbelievable. Okay. Whew, okay.
それから
And then,
よろしく。
nice to meet you.
控えめに、でも温かく微笑み返してくれました。
He said it quietly, with a warm smile.
その時の私には兄ができるというのがどういうことなのか分かりませんでした。
I had no idea what it meant to have a brother.
けれどこの美しく優しい笑顔の持ち主が新しい家族になってくれる、それだけで
All I understood was that this person with the gentle smile was now a member of my family.
私の心はときめきに弾みました。
My heart sang with joy.
初めこそ戸惑いがあったものの、お兄様は学業も優秀で、その容姿からも周囲に一目置かれているようでした。
At first I was confused, but he excelled in his academics and received lots of attention because of his good looks.
私は自慢の兄ができたことがとても嬉しくて、いつもお兄様の後をついて回るほど懐いていきました。
I was proud of him. I grew so attached that I followed him everywhere he went.
お兄様は物知りでとても優しくて、私によく絵本を読んでくれました。
He was so knowledgeable and kind. He'd also read to me.
それでも黒い蝶は諦めませんでした。
But the black butterfly doesn't give up.
朝も昼も夜もサイケデリカを目指して。
Yep, they're reading that same
Probably
book. Okay, so I'm guessing that I wonder if he remembers that Usagi is. I wonder if Hikage now remembers that Usagi is his younger sister. I wonder if he remembers that. She knows this, obviously, she's telling us the story, but I wonder if he remembers that. I wonder if us bringing out this book from the bookshelf and having his memories be stirred back up, I wonder if he started to remember his family life and Usagi and things like that. Aww. Morning, day and night, it flutters along in search of Psychedelica.
お兄様、サイケデリカって？
Brother, what's Psychedelica?
はっきりとは書かれていないけど、天国のことだと思うよ。黒い蝶は死んでしまった白い蝶を追って天国へと向かうんだ。
Doesn't say, but it's probably heaven. The black butterfly is chasing the white butterfly that died all the way to heaven.
黒い蝶も死んじゃうの？悲しいお話ね。
Will the black butterfly die? That's a sad story.
ああ、でも黒い蝶は幸せだと思うよ。
Yes, but I think the black butterfly is still happy.
どうして？
Why?
たとえ幻でも死ぬ間際に大事な片割れに会えたから。
Even if it's only an illusion, it gets to see its other half before it dies.
死んだらそこで終わっちゃうんじゃないの？
But won't everything come to an end when it does?
どうだろうね。 幸せの形は人それぞれだよ。僕は黒い蝶は満たされていた気がする。
I don't know about that. Happiness takes different forms for everyone. I think the black butterfly felt fulfilled.
よくわからない。
I don't understand.
君にはまだ早いかもしれないね。次は楽しい本を読んであげよう。
You might still be too young. Let's read a fun book next.
もう一回この話を読んで。
No, will you read me the story one more time?
もう一回
Again?
私もちゃんと知りたいから。
Yes, I want to know more.
わかった。
Alright.
お兄様は恋をしたことがあるの？
Have you ever been in love?
さあ、どうだろうね。
Well, I don't know about that.
それじゃあいつかお兄様にもこの蝶々みたいに恋人ができるといいわね。
I hope you find someone like these butterflies someday.
そうだね。いつかは。
Yes, someday.
いつも私たちは一緒でした。
We were always together.
いつしか私は孤独を感じないようになっていました。
At some point, I stopped feeling lonely.
お兄様が館に来てしばらく経った頃、
And then one day, after brother had come to the manor,
私はお父様とお母様が言い争うのを立ち聞きしてしまいました。
I eavesdropped on father and mother during an argument.
あなたはどこぞの女に産ませた子を跡取りにするというのですか？
Oh, so they're half siblings. Interesting. I see. You're making your mistress child the heir?
ただでさえ妾の子を引き取らせるという屈辱を私にし。
Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, ma'am. Taking in that bastard is already insulting enough. How dare you bring even more shame upon me?
仕方なかろう。あの子は病魔に侵されている。
Okay.
ただでさえ妾の子を引き取らせるという屈辱を私に強いているのに、なんてひどい仕打ち。
I don't think she was done, but I have no choice. That girl is sick. She could die at any time.
家のためにも健康な男子を育てた方がいいだろう。
It's better to raise a healthy boy for the sake of the family.
そんなことよく悪びれもせず。
How dare you?
怖くなった私はその場から逃げ出しました。
I became scared and ran away at once.
話の内容はわからなかったけれど、両親が大声で怒鳴り合っているのがたまらなくて。
She married him just so she can get some more prestige for her family name, but even though she doesn't like him, she hates him. And now she won't even make that child that she gave birth to the heir of the estate. I didn't understand what they meant, but I hated hearing my parents yelling at each other.
部屋に戻って一人で泣いていました。
I went back to my room and cried,
すると
and then I thought so.
大丈夫だよ。
It's okay.
お兄様がそっと私を抱きしめてくれました。
My brother quietly took me into his arms.
怖かったね。不安だったよね。けど、僕がそばにいる。君は何も心配しなくていい。
I'm sure you were afraid and worried, but I'll be by your side. There's nothing for you to worry about.
でもお父様とお母様が。
But mother and father were.
大丈夫だから。
It's alright.
私を慰めるお兄様はいつも通りの笑みを浮かべていました。
He comforted me with his warm smile,
しかし声色がどこか違う気がして。
and yet there was something different in the tone of his voice.
お兄様、どこか痛いの？
Are
どこか苦しいの？
you hurt, brother?
お兄様。
大丈夫。君がいるから 強くなれる。君がいるから僕は耐えられる。
Shift to my chair again. I'm fine. I can be stronger because you're here. I can endure it because of you.
お兄様、大丈夫だから泣かないで。
I'm alright, brother. Please don't cry.
その時の私にはお兄様の苦悶の理由がわからなくて、
I didn't understand what was going on back then.
何かの呪文のように二人揃って大丈夫と繰り返していました。
We both kept chanting, "It'll be okay," to one another like it was some kind of charm.
両親の不安に心を痛めていたからか、
Something in his heart had been hurt by the discord between our parents.
もともと虚弱だった私の体は日に日に弱っていきました。
I always had a weak constitution, but now it's growing weaker by the day.
倦怠感と熱っぽさが続き、本を読んでもらっている最中に気を失うこともありました。
Malaise and fever struck. At times, I would lose consciousness from merely reading a book.
薬のおかげで意識は保っていたものの、不幸は重なり、
My medicines kept me alert, but our misfortunes kept piling up.
ある日、突然訪ねてきた男たちが家中のものを物色し、持ち出していきました。
One day, some men came to the manor and started searching the house for something. They took some things with them when they left.
また宴が始まるのかと傍観していた私も、あまりの慌ただしさに異変を察して、
I stood there, wondering if another party was about to happen. But after a while, I realized something was amiss.
恐る恐る尋ねると、お母様は悲しげに目を伏せました。
Oh, is she moving out? She might be moving out. I nervously asked about it, but Mother only looked away in sadness.
そして、
Yeah.
影が消えて、
Soon, the furniture was gone.
食器が消えて、雑貨が消えて、
The dinnerware too, and the sundries.
お父様の事業が行き詰まってしまったことをおぼろげに聞きましたが、
I heard whispers that Father's business was not doing well,
何
very
不自由
well.
なく育てられ、無知だった私にはそれがどういう意味か理解できませんでした。
Raised not wanting for anything, I was ignorant and didn't understand what that really meant.
きらびやかな家具や食器が減るのは構いません。でもお兄様が館を開ける日が増えていたのは寂しくて仕方ありませんでした。
I didn't mind when the glamorous furniture and the dinnerware disappeared, but I did feel sad when Brother started to spend more and more time away.
私の病に効く薬は舶来品のため非常に高価。
Oh no. They got broken. She couldn't afford the medicine no more. That's terrible. The medicine for my illness was imported and very expensive.
お兄様はそれを買うお金を工面するため家財を売ったり親族に無心しに行ったりしていたのです。
Brother was the one who gathered funds for that by selling the things in the house and by begging our relatives.
私はただお兄様のそばにいてほしかった。お兄様がどんな思いをしていたかも知らずに。
All I wanted was for him to be by my side, although I had no idea what he was thinking at the time. Ooh.
お願いします。妹を助けてください。
Excuse me? Why did I just hear stab sound? Please, help my sister.
どれだけ這いつくばっても同じだ。下賤な血筋の者が何をずうずうしく。恥を知れ。
Beg all you want. Your rotten bloodline has no pride at all. Have you no shame?
僕はどう扱われても構いません。ただ元はあなたの姪ではありませんか。
treat me however you want. But my sister's also your niece.
薬を手配してくださるだけでいいんです。資金は何としても作ります。だからどうか。
I just need you to arrange for the medicine. I'll take care of the money, so please.
まったくどうしよう。分かった。薬だけだ。欲しいなら恵んでやる。
I never understand this. I never understand how family could be so terrible like this. People in general, like, doesn't matter if you family or not, you should not be acting like this to somebody. Abusing them, playing games with people's lives, and you have the means to help them out. Like, that's terrible. I just don't understand how people act like this. It's disgusting. I hate this. I hate whenever I have to see this. You're such a bothersome pest. Very well. I'll arrange for the medicine. If you want so badly, I'll give it to you.
ただし、もうこの家に近づくな。二度と目の前に現れるな。
However, you'll never again step foot in this house. I want you out of my sight.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
しばらく家を空け、お金を工面していたお兄様は危篤に陥った私を見てあからさまに青ざめました。
Brother left home for some time in order to gather up the money. After he returned, all of the color drained from his face upon seeing how ill I had become.
けれどすぐに笑みを浮かべ、勇気づけるように手を握りしめてくれて。
But before long, he smiled at me again and held my hand tight to give me courage.
大丈夫だ。薬を飲めば元気になるから。おじさまが手配してくれたんだ。資金も用意した。きっと数日
Why do I feel
中
like
に
she's
は
gonna
届
die
くよ。
before the medicine comes? It's alright. You'll be better once you take your medicine. Your uncle's taking care of it and I found the money. You'll have it in a few days.
そうしたらすぐに先生を呼んで見てもらうんだ。もう少しだ。もう少しでおじさまが助けてくれる。
And then we'll call for a doctor. Just a little bit longer. Uncle will save you.
兄は自分に言い聞かせるように励ましの言葉を口にします。
He repeated those words of encouragement over and over.
きっと大丈夫だよね。元気になったらまた本を読んでくれる？
Thank you so much. You're right. I'll be fine. Will you read to me when I'm feeling better?
あ、もちろんだ。
Of course I will. Oops. Hold on. Okay. Of course I will.
大丈夫だから。必ず助けるから。
Don't worry. Don't. Hold on. I'm not reading in Hikage's voice. Don't worry. They're gonna save you.
ありがとう。大丈夫よ。
I
お
know.
兄様がそう言うなら大丈夫ね。
I know. I trust you.
私、お兄様がそばにいてくれるのが一番嬉しいの。
This is so sad.
お兄様を信じ
It's so terrible.
気になる。
I'm most happy when you're by my side. I believe in you. I believe I'll be better again.
別れなどありえないというように振る舞い続けました。
And I continue to act as though we never be separated.
そんな風に過ごすこと数日。
And then, after a few days,
私は
yep, I knew it.
静かに息を引き取りました。
I died.
そして
After that,
月の光のない雨の夜、
oh,
お兄様は恐ろしい過ちを犯しました。
After that, on a rainy, moonless night, brother committed a heinous crime. Ooh. Oh.
誰か来て。
Please! Somebody please come quick!
主人が撃たれたわ。
Mm. 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 So he shot his father. Did he shoot his father? Mm. 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 The master has been shot! Who would do such a thing? Somebody please come quickly! Oh, you duo copy flower? I'm glad that you enjoy it that much. Oh my gosh. Why'd you have to turn to murder though? People die so easily. No, it said male relative, so it's probably the uncle though, not his father. It would probably say father if it was his father. Does why not deceive me? The girl who trusted me alike. Death does not discriminate. It comes for us all. I thought something might have changed if I killed him myself. What did I want to do? Was it all for nothing? Aww. I bowed my head. I bowed so low my head touched the floor. I gathered the money. I still couldn't save her. She trusted me. I relied on their words. It was tricked. Is he committing suicide right now? I let her die. If only I could see her once more. How do you know this? Like, have you been watching it from the grave, or did you find this out after he came to the in-between world? From that day on, brother slowly lost his grip on sanity. He used the money he gathered from my medicine to buy numerous books dedicated to the subject of black magic. He read voraciously. I'll bring her back. I'll bring her back from Psychedelica. He was looking for a way to bring back the dead. People are so heartless and cruel without no sympathy, no empathy at all. No sense of compassion. A lunatic. That's what people called him. Like a man possessed. He lost himself in his search. Isolated from the world, he started to harbor hate for our parents, our family, and society. His attachment and hatred became a curse, eating away his soul. Okay. One day, he heard about a mysterious kaleidoscope from an old peddler. It's probably that same one that we met at the marketplace, or related to that somehow. Supposedly, it was a projector that could display geometric patterns on a surface.
あの世へとつながるとのことでした。
When certain conditions were met, it will connect to the next world.
お兄様は長い年月をかけ万華鏡を探しました。
Yeah, I would love to have a big library like this. I have a little small library in my closet, but I have nowhere near as many books as these. But I would love to have a library myself. Someday, I have a whole list of books that I want to get in the future. Whole library catalog of books I plan to buy for my personal library in the future. Hopefully one day I can realize that. Brother searched for
や
years,
がて
and then at last,
それはある貿易商の船の中に見つかり、お兄様は全財産を投げ打って手に入れたのです。
he found it on the ship of a trader, and he obtained it in exchange for his entire fortune.
新月の静かな夜、
And then, on the quiet evening of a new
お
moon,
兄様は老人に言われた通りに組み立てた万華鏡を湖のほとりに置き、明かりを与えました。
brother followed the peddler's instructions and built the kaleidoscope, placing it beside a lake.
するとそれは世にも美しい模様を湖面に描き、
On the surface of the water, the kaleidoscope cast a beautiful, otherworldly pattern.
直後、湖全体が燃え盛るようにまばゆい光を放ったのです。
And soon after, the entire lake burst into a brilliant light.
万華鏡は本物でした。
The kaleidoscope was the real thing.
いよいよ湖全体が輝き、水面に道が映し出されようとしたその時、
The light shining from the lake illuminated across the water's surface. And in the next
お兄
moment,
様は何を思ったのか、懐にあった拳銃で自ら頭を
ooh,
撃ち抜きました。
goodness gracious. Why did he kill himself though? Was he trying to revive the dead though? I'm so confused. My brother took out a handgun from his chest pocket and shot himself in the head.
お兄様はそのまままだ淡く輝く水面に吸い込まれるように沈
I
み、
thought you were trying to take her from Psychedelica, not go to Psychedelica yourself, sir. He fell into the shining water and sunk beneath its surface.
この狭間へと流れ着いたのです。
What kind of house would I like to live in? I would like to live in a moderate-sized house. You know, a modest house, nothing too big. One that has a front porch that you could sit outside, like a veranda. You know, sit outside. Probably 2 stories. One that has, you know, living room, dining room, kitchen, bedroom, a couple bedrooms for me and, you know, guests. And then, you know, library space and things like that. You know, I don't need like a big manor or mansion or, you know, something like that. And he drifted to the world in between.
もともとうつし世と常世の間に狭間などというものはありませんでした。
Originally, there was no world between life and death.
万華鏡の不思議な力が強引にあの世への道を開いたため、歪んだ世界が生まれたのです。
The mysterious power of the kaleidoscope paved the path to the other side, but created a distorted world in the process.
湖とその上に立つ館をかたどった歪んだ世界が、
That world, made up of the lake and the manor, is where we are now.
私は死後、常世の世界で全てを見ていました。
Oh, that's why you know all this. Okay. After my death, I saw eternity.
ところが、お兄様の強い願望がそうさせたのか、万華鏡が使われた瞬間、私は生死の流れに逆行して狭間へと引き戻されてしまったのです。
But perhaps due to my brother's powerful desire, the moment he used the kaleidoscope, my death was reversed, and I was brought to this world. This
お兄様、
brother.
狭間へと落ちた魂は記憶を失います。お兄様も例外ではありませんでした。
So he did lose his memories. Okay. So the only thing that so he did lose his memories just like us. Okay. The only thing he knew was that he was the master of this mana, since he's the one who created it, and yeah, he probably just had those immediate memories, but he didn't remember anything about his old life and things like that. Oh, so he wasn't lying that he didn't have his memories.
Souls who fall into the in-between lose their memories. Brother was no exception.
記憶のないまま落ちてきたお兄様は私の顔を見て喉をかき苦しみ出しました。
Goodness gracious.
He had lost his memory. When he saw his face, when he saw my face, he started clawing at his throat in agony.
君をその顔どこかで見たような。
Who are you? I've seen you somewhere.
そうだ。あいつらが君を。
That's right. They did this. They...
思い出させてしまっていいものか。
I didn't know if I should let him remember.
私はとっさに姿を隠し、しばらく様子を伺いました。
I quickly hid myself so the situation could resolve
ほ
itself.
どなくして落ち着いたお兄様は私と出会ったことで曖昧に記憶が戻ってしまったようで、
Once brother had calmed down, he seemed to vaguely remember his time with me.
他の魂が順当にあの世へと旅立つ中、一人戻ることも行くこともできず、
While
味
other
方に
souls
とどまり続けました。
While other souls are able to move on, he is unable to leave the manor.
記憶やうつしょへの執着がある魂は天に召されることはない。
Souls with attachments to the world of the living cannot ascend to the heavens.
私はこの狭間の世界の条理を知りました。
That's how I learned the laws of this place.
そして私は仮面で顔を隠し、素性を伝えぬままお兄様と主様と共に生きることを決めたのです。
I've hidden my face with a mask to conceal my identity and decided to live with brother. He is the master here.
これが私たちの身に起きた出来事です。
That's so sad.
And that's what happened to us. It felt as though she was narrating the play to me. I was listening intently, but it feels like I can't think clearly. I take a deep breath before speaking.
狭間の
Sorry, I didn't mean to skip past you.
The kaleidoscope and the in-between world.
館の主はうさぎちゃんのお兄さん。
And the master is your brother.
ええ、そうです。
Yes, that's correct.
だからずっと一緒に。でも主は、お兄さんは今どこにいるの？
And that's why you're always... But wait, where's the master? I mean your brother.
お兄様は
He is... She pauses for a moment before hesitating. She pauses for a moment, hesitating before she reveals the truth.
お兄様は皆さんのすぐそばにいます。今は生前とは違う名前を持っていますが。
He is close to you, although he is using a different name than when he was alive.
違う名前？
A different name?
日陰です。
Oh, okay, she just said it. Okay.
ベニエリさんの思う日陰が私のお兄様です。
He is Hikage, the one you have feelings for. Hikage is my brother. What? I can't process her words.
嘘だよね。そん な、日陰くんが
You're joking, right? Hikage, Hikage's the master of the manor?
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry. My head feels like it's been shaken around.
そんな。でも、日陰くんはヤマトくんの弟だよね。
But I thought he was Yamato's brother.
いえ、お兄様はヤマトさんの弟の顔になりすましているんです。
No. He's just using the face of Yamato's brother as a disguise.
なりすますって。
As a disguise?
以前、顔の話をしたのを覚えていますか？狭間にたどり着いた人は顔を失い、肉体を失い、ありのままの魂となって召される。
I explained to you about the faces before. The people who come here lose their face and their body, and then move on as a soul. Alright?
お兄様もそうだったんです。
Brother is the same.
頭を打ち抜き、人としての性を失ったお兄様は狭間で私と再会するまでに顔を失い、
He lost his
た
life.
だ旅立ちの時を待っていました。
He lost his life by shooting himself. Until you were reunited with me, he lost his face and was merely waiting to
けれ
depart.
ど途中で記憶が中途半端に蘇ってしまったことでどこへ行くこともできず、
But because his memory was partially restored, he was unable to actually leave.
悠久の時を過ごす中で気づいたのです。狭間の世界には現実と異なる摂理があることを。
After spending what seemed to be an eternity here, he realized that the in-between has laws that differ from the real life.
この世界は万華鏡が生み出した不安定でいびつな空間で、確かなものは自我しかありません。
This world is an unstable place, created by the kaleidoscope. The only thing you can consider real is your own consciousness.
自我とはつまり私という意識のこと、思いや記憶、執着、
Yeah,
想像
we did experience that. Okay.
そういったものがこの世界で力になるんです。
And by that I mean yourself, your thoughts, memories, attachments, and imagination. Those things work as a sort of power here.
どういう意味？
What do you mean by that?
紅百合さんも生き残るために武
Yeah.
器を使ってきたでしょう。
Yeah.
あれを生み出すのと同じこと。
The weapon you used to survive up until now is the same as that one.
強く念じればどんなものでも生み出せるし、顔も変えることができるんです。
Yeah, I was thinking that we could probably change our faces. So he's not the only one who has these powers. We can all do the same thing.
If you will hard enough, you can create anything. You can also change your face at will.
そんなこと。
What? That's actually possible? I can't totally deny it. We are always making our guns appear out of thin air.
化け物と戦う武器が拳銃なのはお兄様が最後に手にしていたものだからでしょう。
The reason why your weapon is a handgun is likely because that was the last thing brother had before he died.
今この世界では主様、いえお兄様の思いの支配が一番強いんです。
So he does have more power than everyone else. Okay.
皆さんの武器も拳銃に。
In this world, the master, that is my brother, is the tool over all. That's why everyone's weapon is a handgun.
そういった強い執着や記憶、狭間に落ちてきた人々の未練や過去がこの世界では特に色濃く反映されます。
In this world, strong memories and attachments, that is one's past and regrets, are reflected from those who end up here.
だからこの歪みの館には新しい記憶、携帯も
Sorry, I did not mean to skip you.
作られてる。だからこの歪みの館には新しい記憶、古い記憶が入り乱れた様々なものがあるんです。
Okay.
だからこの歪みの
So
That is why this warped manor has both new and old memories mixed together.
だからこの
Are our cell phones created from memories too?
はい。普段からずっとお持ちだったのでしょう。
Yes. It is likely something you use on a daily basis.
それはそうかもしれないけど。
I suppose so.
ただ無意識かもしれませんが、それはベニユリさんたちが自分たちで作り出したもの。
So did he have anything to like? Is he the one who made those puzzles? Well, I'm pretty sure he was. Did he know what a cell phone was before we came? I don't know how old he's supposed to be.
It might have been your subconscious, but it's something you've created yourself.
それとは違い、他人の記憶から物を具現化し保つには並大抵ではない思念の力が必要です。
Materializing something.
顔を変えるとなると、
Materializing something from another person's memory requires especially a powerful thought, even more so when it comes to changing your face.
日陰くんにはそれができるの？
And Hikage could do that?
ええ。お兄様が手に入れた書物の中には、読んだものを狂わせる人知を超えた恐ろしい力
Yeah,
を
we
持つものがあ
experienced
り
that
ま
one
し
of the
た。
bad endings.
Yes. Among the books that he owned, there were some whose power was so beyond the realm of human understanding that could cause one to go mad.
その超人には理解できない力が長らくこの世界にいる間に咀嚼することで、お兄様に開かれたのでしょう。
By assimilating the unearthly knowledge for so long, brother must have obtained the ability to change his face.
人知を超えた力。ごめん。難しくて言ってることがよく。
Powers beyond human comprehension. I'm sorry, I'm not sure I'm following you.
お兄様の力は人の世で千里眼と呼ばれるものに近いのかもしれません。
Brother has a power of what people in the world of the living might call clairvoyance.
千里眼？
Clairvoyance?
はい。その力を使えば目の前にいる人物の記憶が
Oh, interesting.
その記憶をよりどころにしているようです。
Yes, and using that power allows him to read bits and pieces of the memories of the person before him.
記憶が読み取れる。日陰くんはヤマトくんの記憶を読み取って弟の顔を？
He can read memories? Wait, he can read memories? So then he read Yamato's memories and saw his brother's face?
はい。それにベニユリさんの中の記憶も。
Yes. And he's seen yes. And he's seen yours too. Then the photos sent from the master were based on what we knew from our memories.
だったらウサギちゃんの記憶は？日陰くんは読み取らないの？
But what about your memories, Usagi? Doesn't Hikage read yours too?
皆さんとは違って私は一度あの世へと渡った身、事情が異なるのだと思います。
Like everyone else, I've already gone to the other side once. My situation is different.
私という存在がなぜ維持されているのか
Okay, so she's just special. She's just a special case all the way around.
わかりません。
I have no idea how I'm able to continue existing here. We fall silent. There are so many things I want to know, but I can't tear my mind away from the fact that Hikage is the master of the
ど
mana.
うして日陰くんは私たちの中にいたの？ヤマトくんの弟になりすましたりして。
Why has he remained among us? Why would he pretend to be Yamato's brother? Usagi only shakes her head quietly.
真の理由はお兄様にしかわかりません。
Only my brother knows the answer to that. However,
お兄様はここに落ちるとき、すべてを憎み、絶望し、命を絶ちました。
Despair.
before he fell into this world, he hated everyone and everything. He was full of despair when he took his own life.
その思いはこの世界でも日増しに強くなり、
Oh
今
my
では
gosh.
人々の希望を絶望に染めることを楽しむ妖魔になってしまいました。
Those feelings grow stronger by the day. He has become a demonic creature that enjoys warping people's hopes into despair.
お兄様がここで取り戻した記憶は憎悪と万華鏡に対する執念です。
The only memories that remain with him are his hatred his attachment to the kaleidoscope.
万華鏡を何か願いを叶える呪具だと盲信し、それを完成させるために必要なことを知っているんだと思います。
He blindly believes that the kaleidoscope is a magical object that can grant any wish, and that it must be completed. Usagi hunches her shoulder and clenches her tiny fist in front of her heart.
うさぎちゃん、私は命令されるままかけら集めのために狭間に落ちてきた人を利用したりしました。
I have taken advantage of the
お詫び
people.
のしようもありません。
I've taken advantage of the people who fall into this world and had them gather the shards. For that, I can't possibly apologize enough.
Moshiwaki gozaimasen, I believe that's what she said.
どうしてそこまで分かっていて日陰くんに従っているの？
You know all that, so why do you still do what Hikage says?
それは
Well, that's her brother.
Because
お兄様が妖魔になってしまっても、どんなにひどいことをしていても、それでも人の心を取り戻してくれたらと。
no matter what my brother has become, no matter what terrible things he has done, I still want him to regain his humanity.
ベニエリさんに恋をすれば優しいお兄様が戻ってくるんじゃないかって。
I hope that if he fell in love with you, the kind brother I once knew might come back.
かけら集めも人を傷つけることをやめて、人を愛する気持ちに満たされて静かに行くことができるんじゃないかって。
He will stop gathering shards. He will stop hurting people. And when he finally departed for the other side, he will be filled with love.
そんな望みが捨てられませんでした。
I couldn't let go of that wish.
ごめんなさい。ベニエリさんを傷つけて。
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I hurt you, Benny Yuri. Large tears begin welling up and falling from Usagi's eyes. Usagi. This world was created by Hikage's love for Usagi. Did he forget about her? And his humanity too? But
君に限らず女の子は頼りなくてひ弱な生き物だと思っている。だから僕一人の力で守れるか不安なんだ。
So this is the explanation behind behind those misogynistic remarks. I see. He's thinking of his little sister who was weak and frail and couldn't do anything for themselves, for herself. It's not just you. I think all girls are weak and unreliable. I'm worried I won't be able to protect you by myself.
本当に仲間を思うなら最後まで諦めるな。自分の命を諦めるんじゃない。
Even though you shot yourself. You really want to be considerate of your friends? Don't give up till the very end. Don't give up on your life.
君はサイケデリカがあるとしたらどうする？ベニューリ。死んでしまった大事な人と会えるとしたら。
What would you do if Psychedelica existed, Benny Yuri? If you could meet your departed loved ones there?
ああ、そうだ。砲台は覚えている。確か国鳥のサイケデリカだ。
Oh, right. I remember what it was called in Japanese. It's Psychedelica of the Black Butterfly.
Hikage.
まだ日陰くんの中にはウサギちゃんの知ってるお兄さんが残ってると思う。
I still think there's a part of your brother somewhere inside him. You do?
ウサギちゃんは日陰くんを思って今まで何も言い出さなかったのかもしれない。
Your love for him might have stopped you from saying
で
anything.
も日陰くんはウサギちゃんに妹に会いたがってる。そう思う。
But I think that deep down, Hikage also wants to see you.
だから話をしてみようよ。主様とその使いじゃなくて兄と妹として。
So try talking with him, not as the master and servant, but as a brother and a sister. Usangi's voice is shaking and she stares at her feet.
それは危険です。
I mean, she kind of already dragged a little bit.
巻き込んでしまうかもしれません。
She's kind of already dragged into this. You done dragged her into this, ma'am. You done dragged her all the way into it. So she might as well just go all the way. Go all the way.
That's a dangerous idea. It might drag you into our mess.
She's already in that mess.
巻き込んでよ。
It's okay if that happens. In fact, I want that.
今ならわかる。黒い蝶の話をしていた時の日陰くんは館の主じゃなくてウサギちゃんのお兄さんだったと思う。
Looking back, I realize it now. When Hikage was talking about the black butterfly, he wasn't speaking as the master of the manor, but as your brother.
私は今まで私たちと過ごしてきた日陰くんが嘘だけじゃなかったって確かめたい。
I want to find out if the time we spent together was a lie.
ウサギちゃんのためだけじゃなくて自分自身が知りたいの。
Not only for you, Usangi, but for me, too.
私は日陰くんのことをもう一度ちゃんと知りたい。 だから一緒に会いに行こう。
So I really want to understand him. I want to try one more time. So let's go to see him together.
紅ゆりさん。
Usangi opens her eyes wide and puzzles her lips. And then...
わかりました。
Okay. With a nod of agreement, Usangi makes a decision.
Nani? こんなところに呼び出して。部屋では無理だなんて。どうせ面倒な話だろう。
Okay, hold on. Okay, so we're so close to the end that I think I'm just gonna finish it. We have this one and then another one and then a little epilogue. So I think I'm just gonna do it all in one stream. I'm getting a little fatigued, but I am interested and I might as well just finish it all. We might as well. I don't want to start a stream next week just to do a couple like only 2 sub chapters. What is it? Why did you call me out here? If we can't talk in the room, it must be something troublesome.
One night, I called for Hikage and take him outside. I know that the man was dangerous at night, but I don't want to involve the others in what I'm about to talk about. We arrive at the entrance hall, and it's so cold that I can feel as though time has stopped. The tension makes my back stiffen.
あれほどはっきりと拒絶されて、まだ食い下がろうとするの。
You've got some
見上
nerve.
げた根性だね。
You've got some nerve trying this again.
日陰くん。
A cold stare. Is this Hikage? Or the master? At that moment, a tiny silhouette reveals itself from behind a pillar.
主様。
うさぎ。
うさぎちゃん、よかった。来てくれたんだ。
Usangi! Good, you're here.
約束ですから。
We made a promise. After all. After welcoming Usangi, she and I stand together and face Hikage. His eyes are wide open and glitter like raging winter stars. I cower under his gaze.
そうか。最近紅百合の様子がおかしかったのはお前のせいだったのか、ウサギ。
I see now. You're the reason Benny Yuri has been acting so strange recently.
お前を信用したことはなかったけど、万華鏡の完成を望む同志なの。
Girl, don't get intimidated. 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 Come on. Don't let him intimidate you. I never trusted you, but I did assume you were at least an ally who also sought the completion of the kaleidoscope.
まさか紅百合とつながっているとはね。
I didn't think you and Benny Yuri were conspiring together. We're not your enemies,
He seems to have instantly figured it all out. Usangi grabs the hem of my clothes and cowers behind me. Usangi.
うさぎちゃんから聞いたよ。日陰くんが館の主だったの？
I heard from Usangi. You're the master of the manor, Hikage.
初めて会った時、化け物から助けてくれたのも 不安な時励ましてくれたのも笑いかけてくれたのも
You
全
saved,
部
oh,
嘘だったの？
you saved me from the monsters when we first met. When I was upset, you smiled and comforted me. Was that all a lie?
そうだよ。全部嘘だ。
Oh my gosh, he's in this state again. That's right, all of it.
仲間のふりをしていたのはその方が都合がいいから。万華鏡が完成に向かうのを近くで見たかったから。
I pretended to be on your side because it was easier that way. I wanted to watch the kaleidoscope be finished from up close.
すべては万華鏡のための嘘だ。今頃になって気づくなんてのろまだね。
Everything was a lie for the sake of completing the kaleidoscope. You sure took your time figuring it out.
My heart breaks a little upon hearing that complete lack of remorse. Despite having already heard it from Usagi, the truth still hurts.
ああ、でも少しだけ遊びが過ぎたね。君たちが傷ついていく様を見ていたいと
Oh
思
my
い、
gosh.
幕引きを遅らせてしまった。
I suppose I may have toyed with you a bit too much. I delayed revealing myself because I wanted to see you all hurt each other even more.
その間にこんなことになるなんてね。まったく、台無し
As
だ。
eye color changed again. I didn't think it would end like this though. You two have ruined everything.
影くんはどうして万華鏡にこだわるの？叶えたい願いは何？
Why are you so fixated on the kaleidoscope, Hikage? What wish do you want granted?
願い。もちろ
Then
ん。
what is it? Can you even remember that wish? You probably don't even remember what wish you want. You probably don't even remember. My wish? Yes, I have one, of course.
それって一体？
What is it?
せっかく黒幕当てに正解したんだ。特別に教えてあげようか。
You figured it all out, so I'll tell you.
僕の望みは
You wish for
破
destruction?
壊だ。
Is that so? I wish for destruction.
What? The unexpected word confuses me. Please with my reaction, Hikage laughs.
この世界の破壊、そして絶望の始まり。僕は万華鏡の力でこの狭間の世界を粉々に打ち壊す。
I
そ
wanna,
れこそチリジリになった万華鏡のかけらのように。
I wanna destroy this world. The beginning of despair. I'll use the power of the kaleidoscope to destroy this world, just like how the shards were lost.
それってどういう？
What does that even mean?
僕はね、狂いそうになるほど長い年月を生きてきた。何千何万回と繰り返される苦痛の日々。
I've lived for so long that I've gone mad. The days that repeated over and over thousands of times.
終わることのない恨み、憎しみ、痛み。記憶もないのに苦痛の感情だけが押し寄せてくる。
Hatred, grudges, pain without end. I have no memories, but I'm still assailed by painful emotions.
いっそ死んでしまおうと思う瞬間もあっ
Sometimes, I'd rather die.
た。一度死んだ身で言うのもおかしいけど、このまま際限なく生きるよりは奈落にでも落ちてしまった方が楽なんじゃないか。
It might sound strange to say since I've already died once, but it'd be easier to plunge into abyss than to live for eternity.
漠然と終わりを望むようになっていたある時、思い至ったんだ。
When I felt a desire to end it all, I came to this conclusion.
なぜ僕だけがこんな思いをしなければならない。他の魂は安らかに召されているのに、なぜ？
Why am I the only one suffering? Why are the other souls able to depart in peace?
何も知らない無垢な魂を怪我したい。僕の味わったものと同じ苦痛で心を引き裂きたい。この狭間を黒く塗りつぶしたい。
I want to defy those innocent souls. I want to tear them apart with the same pain I feel. I want to paint them black as they languish in this world.
もっともっと全てを歪ませたい。
More and more. I want to warp them more.
苦痛に満たされたこの世界を壊せば生と死をつなぐ橋は崩れ、全てに絶望が溢れ出すんじゃないかって。
If I destroy this pain-filled world, that bridge that connects life and death will crumble, and despair will overflow.
His face is woke by perverse ecstasy.
みんなが僕と同じ苦しみに苛まれる様を想像すると無性に楽しかった。放熱に浸れた。
Imagine everyone suffering the same pain I did. Gave me pleasure. It was pure exaltation.
白黒の日々に光が差し彩りが生まれた。狭間にたどり着いてから初めての感覚だった。
My monochromatic days were lit up with color. I hadn't felt this way since I first came to this place.
そうだ。狭間の世界を粉々に壊してみよう。
Yes, I'll reduce this world to dust.
真紅のすべてを後の人々に継がせて、その悲鳴の中で生きていこう。
Those who follow me will inherit my suffering. I will live among their screams.
万華鏡に願いたいことなど、それしかなかった。
That, and that alone is what I wished upon the kaleidoscope.
そんなの
You, that's...
それしかなかったんだ。
Oh,
なかったはずなのに。
look at that face, though.
Yes, that's all. That's all I had. Or so I thought.
日陰くん
Something seems wrong. He suddenly lowers his voice. His eyes began to dart back and forth. Is he hesitating?
もうやめましょうお兄様。
Let's put a stop to this, brother.
こんなことしたって無意味です。
All in this is meaningless. She speaks from behind me, finally having gathered the courage.
どういう意味だ。
Meaningless? How?
お兄様。
前からお前は知りすぎている嫌いがある。お前は僕の何を知っている。なぜ従う。
You know too much. What do you know about me? Why do you submit to my will?
それに今の呼び方は一体。
And why do you keep calling me that?
私は
Girl, come on now, take off your mask. You got this, girl. I know I believe in you.
Usangi's voice quavers. She's afraid. I understand, but I hold her hand tight, trying to keep her from
何
crying.
よりそう大丈夫。
It's all right, I whisper to her, planting myself firmly between the two of them.
日陰くんよく思い出して。
Hikage, try to remember.
思い出す。
Remember what?
館で消える直前の女の子に会った時、日陰くんは優しく笑ってた。あれはどうして？
When we saw that girl who was about to disappear in the manor, you smiled so gently. Why is that?
あの時日陰くん妹を思い出してたんじゃないの？記憶があったわけじゃないかもしれない。
Were you remembering your sister? Or no, maybe you didn't have your memory back yet.
でも何か心の中で重なるものがあったんだよ。
But there was some part of you that remembered her.
妹。
Sister? His gaze shifts, and his eyes wander. It's clear he's agitated.
そう妹だよ。覚えてる？
That's right, your sister. Do you remember?
He's remembering.
Damn it! He clutches at his head and starts to wince in pain. Oh, this is what happened before.
どうして今頃になってこんな記憶が。
What did my memory?
日陰くん何か思い出したの？
Did you remember something, Hikage?
すごく苦しそうだったよ。
You look like you were in real pain. That's right. When we were looking at the picture book, Hikage told me it was the same he used to read to Isangi. Could it be?
影くん、記憶が戻ってきたんじゃ。
Have you regained your memories, Hikage? He has. Because of the mask, I can't see Usangi's expression. She's quietly holding her breath, watching to see what happens next.
影くん、妹がいたんだよ。病気がちでおとなしい。だけど、とっても可愛い妹が。
Hikage, you had a younger sister. She was sickly and quiet, but very cute.
血はつながってなくても大事に思ってて、いつも一緒にいて、部屋で本を読んであげて。
They weren't related by blood? I thought they were half
優
sisters.
しいお兄さんだった。
I'm okay. I guess his mistress's child just had another child and he raised the child as his own, I guess. I thought they were half related at least.
You weren't related by blood, but you loved her like you were. The two of you were always together, and you would read to her. You were a kind brother.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Okabe Flower. I have had a dream like that. I haven't had a dream like that in a long time though. I've had it when I was younger, but yeah, I've experienced that. I'm so sorry to hear that.
これ以上思い出させるな。
Stop. Don't make me remember it anymore. He grimaces and takes a step backward. Right now, he's not the master. He's Usangi's brother.
本当に大切な妹で、だから亡くなったのが受け入れられなかった。
You cared deeply for her and couldn't accept that she had passed away.
もう一度会いたくて、写しをとあの世をつなぐ万華鏡を探し続けて、今も万華
Oops,
鏡を
I
探
did
し
not
てる
mean
の
to do
は
that.
破壊や絶望なんかを求めているからじゃない。もう一度会いたくて、写しをとあの世をつなぐ万華鏡を探し続けて、そしてここにもう一度会いたく
Okay,
もう一度
So let me see.
You want to see it one more time, so you search for the kaleidoscope so you could connect the world of the living and the dead, but then ended up here.
もう一度
You're still searching for the kaleidoscope, but not because you were searching for destruction and despair,
まだ妹を探してるからなんじゃないの？
but it's because you were still searching for your sister, isn't it?
うるさい。うるさい！黙れ！君には関係ないだろう。
Shut up! Shut up! You have nothing to do with it!
関係あるよ。日陰くんはそうじゃないって言うかもしれないけど、私は日陰くんのこと
The voice acting though, the
嫌
passion.
だと思ってる
I
から。
love it.
Yes, I do. You might not want to admit it, but I think of you as one of us, Hikage.
それだけじゃない。私にとって日陰くんは大事な人だから。
That's not all. I care about you so much.
Uh-oh, he's trying to be haughty again. What nonsense.
日陰くん、万華鏡には願いを叶える力なんてない。ただ、あの世とこの世をつなぐことしかできない。
The kaleidoscope doesn't have the power to grant wishes. All it can do is connect this world to the next.
世界は壊れないし、何も変わらないんだよ。
The world won't be destroyed. None will change.
どうすればこの狭間で幸せになれるかなんてわからない。
He isn't happy in this world though. He's pretty
私にはわから
depressed.
ない。
I don't know how you can be happy in this world. And I don't understand the pain you felt either.
でも、悲鳴の中に幸せはないよ。私は日陰くんがぬくもりを取り戻して幸せになってもらいたい。
But there's no happiness amidst screams of pain and suffering. I want you to remember what warmth and happiness felt like.
うさぎちゃんのことを、妹のことを思い出して。
So please, try to remember your Usangi. Remember your sister.
ベニユリさん。
Hikage clenches his teeth and shakes his head, pressing his hands to his temples.
違う。僕には妹などいない。仲間などいない。
I know this is serious. He's going through a lot. I sympathize with that. But right now he sounds so edgy. He sounds like an edgelord for real though. He sounds like an edgelord. The girl with the rabbit mask, Usangi, is his sister, who he does not remember. This guy right here, he does not remember his little sister, but that's who she is. You're wrong. I have no sister. I have no friends.
そうか。君は僕から万華鏡を奪うために虚言を吐いているんだな。
Alright, can you take that mask off, please? Show your face to him, please. That's it. You're lying to me. You want to steal the kaleidoscope from me.
ウサギと結託して僕をたばかろうとして。
You plotting against me with Usangi.
違うよ。お願いだから思い出して。
No! Please, try to remember!
I love that laugh.
君はとんでもない食わせ者だ。
Oh, you're quite the sly one, Mini Yuri. Good night, Okapu Flower.
その実手強い化け物だったわけか。僕ともあろうものが騙されそうになったよ。
You might not look like much, but you're a deceptive monster. You almost had me.
でもその手には乗らない。万
Why
華
nobody
鏡は
want the
渡さない。
kaleidoscope? Nobody want the kaleidoscope but you.
But you won't have your way. I won't let anyone have the kaleidoscope.
日陰くん。
僕に近づくな。
Get away from me!
思い出して。
Remember!
近づくな。
Get away.
日陰くん。
Listen!
僕に近づくな。
I said, get away from me!
Monshiro? Oh, no, that was us. Oh, okay.
He points his gun at us. A flash of the muzzle. My world turns white. I can't see anything. I can't hear anything. What just happened?
よりさ。
My senses return to me when I hear her weak
う
voice.
さぎちゃん。
Please don't say she got killed. My gosh. Hold on, how do I get rid of this thing? I don't see no blood nowhere. Why couldn't you all have just... Hold on. Why couldn't you all have just pulled a Monshiro? He shot Monshiro in the mask and his mask broke and revealed. I wish they had done that. Please don't say she's about to die.
うさぎちゃん、どうして。
Oh my gosh. So tired.
Usangi, how? A bullet has ripped through her tiny body. She defended me and is now bleeding from the side of her torso, staining her clothes bright red.
Why? I'm so irritated. How come all these romantic... All these roots are so sad?
しっかりして、うさぎちゃん。
Usangi, hang on. Hang in there.
どうすればいいんだろう。血が止まらない。
What am I
何か抑えるもの。
What am I gonna do? She won't stop bleeding. I need something to apply pressure to the wound. I place her on her side and try to staunch the flow of blood, fighting back my own tears. Despite my efforts, the blood continues to bubble up and nothing I do seems to help.
ベニユリさん、これを。
That's what you should have done from the beginning.
Benny Yuri, please take this off, please.
うさぎちゃん、お願い。
With shaky fingers, she motioned towards her cheek. Understanding her meaning, I removed the mask from her face.
うさぎちゃん、しっかりして。どうして私をかばったの？
Usangi, you gotta stay with me. Why did you protect me?
もう少しで日陰くんがあなたを思い出したかもしれないのに。
It was so close to remembering you.
私はもう
You should have taken off that mask earlier.
あなたを
It's
したかったんです。
it's all right. I wanted to help you.
ベニユリさん、ありがとうございます。あなたのおかげで私やっとお兄様に会える。
I'm so irritated. All of these routes have been so sad for no reason at all.
Thank you, Beniyuri. Thanks to you, I can finally see my brother.
サギちゃん。
You. With uncertain steps, Hikage comes towards us as Usagi's body gradually begins to fade.
お兄様、ずっと顔隠していてごめんなさい。
Brother, I'm sorry I hid my face until now.
記憶が戻ってしまったらお兄様はどうなるんだろう。私たちの関係は変わってしまうんだろうか。
If your memory were to return, what would you be like? Would our relationship have changed at all?
そんなこと考えてしまって素性を明かせなかった。
I kept asking myself that question, and because of it, I couldn't reveal myself to you. No, you. Usagi's large eyes go back and forth between me and Hikage.
ユリさん、あなたに会えてよかった。
I'm glad I met you, Beniyuri.
あなたがいなければ私はずっとこれからも永遠に大事な人と
Without
出会えなかったはず。
Without you, I'd have never been able to stand and face my brother. My sweet brother.
感謝しています。
I'm grateful.
そんなこと
Don't talk like that.
もう時間みたいです。今度こそ私は召されるのね。
It's time. It's my turn to depart. You are.
お兄様、どんな姿になっても
Brother.
Oh,
お兄様が大好きです。
Brother, no matter what you've become, I will love you.
うさぎちゃん。
She smiles at me. At that instant, her body begins to shine even brighter.
さよなら。
Goodbye.
Usangi! You can't leave yet!
Her body dissolves into a raging kaleidoscope of white butterflies that disperse into the air. Oh no!
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. But I feel for you though. I know you was not in the right state of mind.
His memories finally returning to him, Hikage collapses to his knees, tumbling over the place where Usagi was only moments ago. His entire body is quavering, as if he's trying to feel the last remnants of a warmth. The way he shuffles around on the floor fills me with pity. Wow, that's kind of sad, though. That is sad. He's rolling around in her spot. That is sad. That is sad. I feel so sorry. Sorrow, pain, and none you can do to soothe them.
日陰くん、これ
Hikage, this was Ainana Musangi's mask. When I do, he grabs hold of my arm.
Oh, poor baby.
No.
僕はあの子を死なせて
I let her die. I let her die again.
どうしてこんな
How could this happen? Hikage, please.
こんなに近くにいたのに僕がまた
You didn't kill her the first time. Don't blame yourself for the first time.
She was so close. I kill her again.
僕は
I throw my arms around Hikage as he weeps over Usagi's mask. I know probably it didn't comfort him. Even so, I have to do it. He continues to cry, like a butterfly whose wings of life are burning. The heat radiating from him is scorching, and so I do all I can think of. I pull him even tighter to me, trying to preserve that warmth. I don't know how much time passes. The hall is deathly silent, as if the tide has gone out. He and I are the only two beings in the whole world. At last, he quietly pushes me away and stares at the floor.
僕はずっと嘘をついて生きてきた
I've lived a lie until now.
館に来てからのことじゃない生前も嘘で塗り固めた人生だった
Not just since I came here. My entire life was filled with lies.
前に君は僕のことが知りたいと言っていたな本当の僕の話を今でも聞きたいか
Okay. I feel like we're about to have a long story again. Okay, come on, I'm ready for it.
聞かせてほしい
Okay. You said you want to know what I was like. Do you want to hear about the real me?
前に君
Yes, I do.
じゃあ昔話をしよ
Then let me tell you the story of my past.
Looking disgusted with himself, he smiles mirthlessly as he weaves the tale of his past.
う僕は貧民街に住む女によって
Okay, I see.
この世に生み落とされた
Okay, so I guess he was just already born to this woman, and his father found her. I was born to a woman who lived in the slums.
望まず身ごもったのだろう母は癇癪を起こしては僕に辛く当たった
I was unwanted. My mother often had fits of anger, and my mother often had fits of anger, and would take that rage out on me.
それがある日どこぞの成金が父親だと名乗りわずかな金と引き換えに僕を別世界に連れ去ったんだ
And then one day, some newly moneyed man called him. And then one day, some newly moneyed man calling himself my father exchanged me for some money. He brought me to another world.
連れて行かれたのは贅を尽くしたと言わんばかりの趣味の悪い館で、女狐のような女が新しい母となった。
He took me to a manor, a den of luxury and bad taste. I was told that some vapid woman was to be my new mother. Does it mean Usagi's mother?
女狐は実母以上に醜悪で3度の飯に虫を入れたり、いや、飯が与えられれば。
Okay, so she had to raise them too. Oh, goodness gracious.
She was uglier than my birth mother. She would put dead insects in my food. Still, I suppose I should be thankful that I was fed at all.
衣服をズタズタに引き裂き、書物を捨て、僕を徹底的にいじめ抜いた。
You can't take your anger out on a child. You might be upset that your husband. I don't even know, right? I don't even know if a husband cheated or not. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why he brought him, why he's claiming to be the father, if they're not supposed to be related. I'm so confused by that. But in the case that he's supposed to have cheated on you, you should never, ever, ever take your anger out on a child. Like, the child don't deserve to be abused like that.
She would tear my clothes to shreds, discard my books, and do anything she could to inflict abuse on me.
妾の産んだ子供なんて憎くて仕方ないだろう。けれど、幼い僕は必死に気に入ってもらおうとして、生きる術として愛想を覚えたんだ。
I'm certain she detested having this child of her mistress under her roof. Youthful as I was, I did my best to be like. I learned to flatter to get by. Flattery to get by? Is that the lie he learned?
しばらくして、僕は父によってある女の子を紹介される。
After a while, my father introduced me to a girl.
それって
You mean?
君がウサギと呼ぶ少女、僕の腹違いの妹だ。
The one you call Usagi, my half-sister.
Okay, so they all related by blood. I was very confused by that.
The what sister? A small light returns to his eyes. He closes his eyes and smiles as he reminisces.
妹は僕を兄と呼び、すぐに懐いてくれた。初めは戸惑いもあったけど、何の打算もなく、慕ってくれる妹を僕は大事に思うようになっていった。
She called me brother and took a liking to me almost immediately. At first, I didn't know how to react, but her unconditional affection made me care about her.
父や義母のことは大嫌いだった。でも、妹のためにそんな気持ちは押し隠し、いい兄、いい息子を演じ続けて。
I hated my father and my adoptive mother, but I hid those feelings for the sake of my sister. I played the part of a good brother, the dutiful son.
いつしか僕は息をするように嘘をつけるようになった。
Before long, I became a compulsive liar.
そう、嘘をつくのに何も抵抗はなくなった。本当の自分、そんなものも忘れてしまった。
I had no resistance for it any longer. I had already forgotten my true self.
館に来て数年が経った頃か、もともと体が弱かった妹が床に伏すようになった。
A few years passed. My sister always had a weak constitution, but she was constantly bedridden at this point.
僕は大丈夫だと妹に言い続けた。大丈夫だ。
That's what he means by the lies. I see.
I kept telling her that she'll be alright, that I would help her.
いつしかその嘘は自分の置かれた状況を勇気づけるためのものになったのかもしれない。
The lie might have simply been to give myself courage.
大丈夫と自分自身に言い聞かせて。
I kept telling myself that I'll be alright.
大丈夫。それだけは嘘であってはいけない言葉だった。
That was an utter lie. I should have never said that.
すぐに妹の薬のために親戚へ金の無心をする毎日が始まった。
Every day, I will beg for money to afford my sister's medicine.
父が財を失った後、奴らは手のひらを返して僕を蔑んだ。罵られようと、
Even
唾を
he
吐
did
きか
too.
けられようと、妹を死なせないためなら何でもやれた。
After my father's finances collapsed, he began to show disdain for me. No matter how much he insulted me, I did everything in my power to keep my sister alive.
そうしてやっと資金を用意し、薬を手に入れる約束を取り付けた。
I gathered the funds. And managed to secure a promise that a relative would obtain the medicine.
薬は約束の日を過ぎても届かなかった。そのまま妹は
Oh, so the day had already arrived.
なく死んだよ。
So if it had come on time, she might still have survived at least a little bit longer. It's terrible. But the day the medicine was due to arrive came and went, and then my sister died shortly after.
その時、やっと僕は騙されたことに気がついた。あいつは薬なんか用意する気がなかったんだ。
I realized that they had never had any intention of procuring the medicine we so badly needed.
そん
That's awful.
今までの自分が音を立てて崩れていく気がした。妹がいたから僕は善人のふりをしてきたんだ。
I felt my world crumble. I had only pretended to be a good person for the sake of my sister.
けど、その妹がいなくなった。
But now, that sister's gone.
すべてが嘘だった。これは嘘をつき続けた自分への報いなのかもしれない。そう感じた。
Everything was a lie.
僕は
Perhaps it was punishment for my own deceptions. At least that's how I felt.
嘘で塗り固められた人生で、たった一つでいい真実が欲しいと願うようになった。
My life was full of lies. I started to wish for even a single truth. Anything at all.
真実って
A truth?
妹に大丈夫だと言ったその嘘を僕は真実にしたいと思った。
I wanted to make my promise to my sister come true. I wanted that it's alright to be true.
それはつまり
And that's why I listened, taking everything in as Hikage continues.
僕は病床の妹にこう告げた。大丈夫だから僕が必ず助けるからと。
I told my bedridden sister that everything will be alright and that I would help her. Right.
だから僕は彼女を助けようと生き返らせようとしたんだ。
And so, that's why I tried to bring her back to life.
でも生き返らせるなんてそんなこと。
But that's impossible.
そうできるわけがない。けど妹を亡くし半ば気が触れていた僕にとってそれだけが生きる目的になった。
Yes, utterly impossible. After losing my sister, I had already gone half mad with grief, but that desire was the only reason I had to live.
古今東西のあらゆる書物を読み呪具を買い漁り、やがて写し世と常世をつなぐ万華鏡を手に入れた。
I read books of all sorts. I purchased black magic paraphernalia, and before long, I obtained the kaleidoscope, that which connects life and death.
それがあの万華鏡。
And the kaleidoscope here is the same one? He nods.
万華鏡は模様を映した
He
水
nods.
面が
I mean,
あの世の入り口になる。
the pattern reflected on the water's surface was the entrance to the next world.
ついに僕はあの世のサイケデリカの入り口にたどり着いたんだ。
At long last, I had arrived at the entrance to the world of the dead, the Psychedelica. I see. He speaks of it in the same tone as when we talked about the children's book.
やっと願いが叶う。僕は歓喜した。けれどそれと同時にひどい恐怖を覚えた。
My wish would finally be granted. I was overjoyed. And yet at the same time, I was stricken with terrible fear.
恐怖？死ぬことが怖くなったの？
Fear? Of death?
いや、妹に会うのが怖くなったんだ。
No. Of seeing my sister.
彼女が死んで恐ろしく長い月日が経っていた。
Just like in the book. That's crazy. Oh, I see. Just like in the book. So it's a reflection of him and her.
A lot of time had passed since her death, and the reflection of myself I saw in the water was not the me of the sister I knew.
That's why he shot himself?
白い蝶が黒い蝶になってしまったように、僕もまたサイケデリカを探し続ける中ですっかりと変わってしまった。だから
I see.
拒絶されるのが怖くて。
As the white butterfly had become the black butterfly, I had completely changed as a result of my journey to Psychedelica. I was afraid she would reject me.
おじけづいた僕は動き出した万華鏡を途中で叩き割ったんだ。
I became hesitant and had destroyed the kaleidoscope.
今思えばそれでかけらがチリチリになったんだろうな。
Yep.
Looking back on it now, I suspect that's how the shards were scattered.
愚の骨頂だ。あと一歩というところで恐れをなしたんだから。
I understand his words from earlier about her.
The epitome of idiocy. Faced with the last step of my journey, I became a coward.
妹を生き返らせるという悲願は叶わなかった。絶望した僕は万華鏡の力が不完全に働いているとも知らないで銃で頭を撃ち抜いた。
I was unable to make my long-lasting wish come true. In my despair, I did not realize that the power of the kaleidoscope was active when I shot myself.
銃で。
And that's where your gun came in.
そしてたどり着いたのはサイケデリカには程遠い狭間の世界だった。
I arrived in an intermediate world, far from Psychedelica.
記憶を失った僕は妹とはつゆ知らずウサギと出会った。
I had no memory. I met Usagi and didn't even realize she was my sister.
これが君の望んでいた真実だ。まあ、あの子から大体聞いていたようだけど。
This is the truth you so desired. Although I imagine you heard most of it from her.
Yeah.
生前も死後も嘘で塗り固められた自分。何一つやり遂げられない弱い自分。それが本当の僕だよ。
My life and death were rife with lies. I was weak, and I accomplished nothing. That is the real me.
As he finishes explaining, Hikage seems so substantial that it seems like he could disappear in a second. Still the entrance.
But no,
それはきっと違うよ。
You're wrong, though.
何が
how?
日陰くんは大丈夫って嘘をついたって言うけど、それは嘘じゃない。きっと願いだったんだよ。
You said that telling your sister it's alright was a lie, but it wasn't. It was a wish.
願い
Oh, a wish.
助かってほしい、死なないでほしいっていう日陰くんのたった一つの切実な願い。
Yes, you wished for her to be well. It was an honest wish.
この館は日陰くんの妹にもう一度会いたいっていう純粋な願いから生まれたんだ。
This manor was created from your desire to see your sister one more time.
日陰くんは妹と会えたんだよ。そして願いは半分だけ叶っていて。
And you did. Although your wish was only half granted.
遠回りしたかもしれない。間違ったこともしたと思う。でも自分を取り戻せた。
It may have been in a roundabout way, and you've done wrong things in the process, but you've regained yourself.
少し怖がりで、でも妹思いの優しい日陰くん。
Yeah, Hikage.
本当の日陰くんだよ。
Yo, Hikage. Timid, kind Hikage who loves his sister. That's the real you.
今私の目の前にいる日陰くんは嘘なんかじゃない。日陰くんの望んだ本当のあなたなんだから。
The Hikage in front of me isn't a lie. This is the real you. The one you wanted.
ユリ
Hikage opens his eyes wide and then breathes in a deep sigh.
君は本当におせっかいで人のことを嗅ぎ回るわ、かき乱すわ。いくら注意してもバカを繰り返すわ。
You really are a busybody. You snoop around and sneak and shake things up. No matter how much I warn you, you continue to do stupid things.
本当に
You truly are such a...
日陰くん
He closes his eyes, taking a few short
妹
breaths.
のために嘘をつき続けて自分を偽り窒息しそうにもがいて生きてきた僕にこの暗い水底のような世界は整然とそっくりで
I lied and lied for the sake of my sister. I put on a facade, clawing my way through my suffocating life. This world is like a deep ocean, just like before.
でもそこで君といる時だけほんの少しだ
Oh gosh.
ほんの少しだけ
Uh-oh. Here we go now. What we've been waiting for.
And yet, when I'm with you, even if it's only a slight feeling,
僕は生きて呼吸していたと思う
I feel like I'm alive and breathing once again.
もし君が僕たちの生きていた時代にいたら
If you had been there when she and I were alive. Yes? He looks right at me and smiles. Such a gentle smile.
できればうつしおで君と会いたかった
I would have liked to have met you in the real world.
ベニユリ世話焼きで知りたがりな君がせいぜい
If
僕
you,
のそばにいたなら
if you had been by my side when I was alive,
きっと僕の嘘の数々は暴かれていただろう自分に正直にならざるを得なかったはずだ
you would have seen through my deception. I would have been forced to be honest with you.
君がそばにいてくれたら
If you had been by my side,
You saying a lot. You keep repeating that.
he reaches out and touches my cheek. I can't look away. I can't move. His face draws close to mine. Wait, what? I feel a slight rush of air brushing my ear.
相変わらず夢見
Boy, you know,
何
I'm
を
about to
期待
fight
して
you.
いた
How
んだ
dare you? I was expecting like a good kiss to make up for that horrid one that we had beforehand. I was expecting someone to make up for that.
You're always dreaming of such romance. What were you expecting?
何
What? He wasn't trying to tease me. What in the world? I guess stifles a laugh and places some in the palm of my
こ
hand.
れ私のヘアピン
Is this my hairpin?
最後の万華鏡のかけらだ
It's the last shot of the kaleidoscope.
万華鏡のかけらって
It's what? I hold it up and look at it carefully. There's indeed a shot embedded inside the decorative glass.
How come? I want to know how come he's never taken it from her. Like how come he always leaves it for last?
どうしてこんなところに
Wait, how did it get here? How did this get here?
さあ僕が聞きたいよ本当に君は何から何まで予想外のことをしてくれる
No idea. That's what I'd like to know. You'd have gone beyond my expectations, and you have gone beyond my expectations in every way. I had no idea at all.
最後のかけらってどういう
What do you mean it's the last shot?
気づいていなかったのか万華鏡のかけらは残すところそれだけだ
You haven't figured it out? That's the very last fragment of the kaleidoscope.
だから君はそのかけらで万華鏡を完成させて写しをへ帰れ
And that's why you will use it to finish repairing it
and return to the world of the living.
What does he mean, you? Hikage stands slowly and starts walking away.
日陰くん、どこ行くの？
Hikage, wait! Where are you going?
待って、一体何するつもり？
Stop, what are you doing? Yeah, like, come on now. I'm so irritated. I'm so sad with Kageha, how we just had to live in that fantasy. In this intermediate world, none of those things that we imagined to live as a couple in the real world will ever come true because he's already dead and he can't come back. I don't want to deal with that again. Come on. Like, can we have a happy ending, please?
An ominous feeling grips me. He doesn't turn around as he makes his way up the central stairway.
そんな風に声を上げたりして本当に想像しいな君は。
Always such a busybody, just like that.
日陰くん、
Hikage, stop! He turns to the top of the stairs and stands in front of the stained glass window, wings behind him. He grips his handgun.
I knew it. I kind of knew he was going to try to join his sister. I'm tired again. I'm so tired of this.
僕の肉体はすでに朽ちている。もう
Why can't we revive the body? I'm so irritated. How come we can't revive the body? My body has long since rotted away. I cannot return any longer.
やめて日陰くん、ダメ。
No, Hikage, don't! I try to run up to him, but I trip on the stairs.
Can you at least wait until we don't have to see this? Why do we have to see you commit suicide?
I rush to get up, but I keep falling. My legs won't walk the way I want them to. I look up, but I cannot get any closer to
羽
him.
が黒く汚れた蝶は砂漠に倒れる。それが僕が犯した罪にふさわしい
so
最後だ。
much. The game will never give me no happy ending. I'm so irritated. The only ending we can get is the true ending. That's the only speck of a happy ending we can probably get. I'm so irritated. We can't have a romance with nobody. This ain't a romance game. All the romances die. I'm so irritated. The black butterfly with the dirty the black butterfly with the dirty wings falls in the desert. A thin end given the crimes I've committed.
でも僕はサイケデリカを見つけられたよ。この狭間こそ僕のサイケデリカだったんだ。
But I found Psychedelica. This in-between world is Psychedelica itself.
日陰くん、
Hikage, no! He points the gun at his head. His finger twitches on the trigger. His eyes shine with joy, and he gives me the biggest smile I've ever seen from him.
さようなら、ベニユリ。
Goodbye, Benny Yuri.
君は僕の
You are my... What the heck? At least finish your sentence. Come on now. You don't... If you gonna kill yourself in front of the girl that you love, you should at least have the decency to finish your sentence now. That's disrespectful. That is disrespectful. That is disrespectful.
He collapses in front of me. The contours of his body gradually disappear as it evolves in the kaleidoscope of white and black butterflies. Hikage, no! This can't be!
なのってひどいよ。
I can't take it! It's too much! Tears blur my vision as I gaze up at the butterflies scattering towards the heavens. Where are they going? Will they arrive somewhere peaceful? I don't know. What were Hikage's last words? I couldn't. No!
I can't with this game. I'm tired of this game. I'm tired of it. I'm so glad I'm just finished it all right now so I can take a break from this game. Because I'm irritated. I can't play another one right now. I have to wait. I need some time to calm down. Because I'm so tired of... I'm so tired of these unhappy endings.
His voice was drowned out by the gunshot, but the emotion in his words touched my heart.
I'm so irritated. I hate this. Here we go, y'all. We finished it. We finished Hikage's route. Yet another route done. And another unsatisfactory, unhappy, irritating ending I have to experience. How many more we got? We got Yamato, we got Monshiro, and then we got Karasuba, and then we have the summer. We have something else too. I think we have 3 more character endings, and we got another ending at the end. I'm so tired of this. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. It's irritating me. This is so irritating. I don't like this. This game is terrible. This game is so bad. I hate this game. Why did I buy this game? This is so irritating. Presented by Otome. Idea factory, all rights reserved. Licensed to and published by Entra Games.
Later on, when I come to my senses, I'm lying in a hospital bed. Based on what I heard, I was involved in a bus accident on the way to the lake. I've been trapped at the gates of death for quite some time. The moment I awakened, large tears streaming down my face confound my family.
お姉ちゃん、どうしたの？なんで泣いてるの？
Sis, what's wrong? How come you crying?
なんでもない。なんでもないの。
It's nothing. It's really nothing. I cannot respond. How can I tell him that I've fallen in love? A sad, heart-rending love. Some time passes. I went by myself to the lake. The matter has been on my mind ever since. And one day, I felt as though I was being guided to it. I hopped on the bus to the lake. It's gone. Having arrived to the island, I stared blankly. I can't believe my eyes. I asked someone nearby fishermen and discovered that the manor was demolished long ago. There had been a number of accidents around this area, and people started to think it was haunted. But all that came to an end a few years back. A promenade had been even built around the lake's perimeter, and now become a place where locals love to visit.
結局、好きって伝えられなかったな。
In the end, I wasn't even able to tell him how I felt. I set a single flower adrift in the water as an offering.
影くん、本当に意地悪だよ。自分は言うだけ言って、私の思いは聞かずに旅立っちゃうんだから。
Hikage, you're so cruel. You got to say everything you wanted, and then left without hearing what I had to say.
ずるい
It's not fair. This sweet yet bitter emotion stops my heart. Our strange experience of the matter remains etched in my memory. I would have liked to have met you in the real world. That's what Hikage whispered to me when he touched my cheek. I touched the same spot, sensing that Hikage's warmth had lingered in some way. If we met in the real world, if we were both reborn, what would our lives be like? Where would we have ended up? I hope Hikage and his sister are happy together. After paying my respects, I turned back towards the way back. As I walk, I see a group of children playing happily. I used to play around just like that. Oh no, I shouldn't keep worrying about the past. I made up my mind to move forward. I've got to think about the future from now on. I renew my resolve and take another step. A single butterfly flutters by. Reflected in the sun, its wings give off a rainbow shimmer. How beautiful.
綺麗な蝶々。お兄ちゃん見て見て。こんなところに蝶がいるよ。
What a pretty butterfly. Brother, look! There's a butterfly here. The girl had been running towards me. The girl that had been running towards me turns around and waves behind her. Brother? A young man walks slowly down the path. He shields his eyes from the blinding sun as he walks towards the little girl.
Ah!
とても綺麗な蝶々だね。
Excuse me? Okay, we do get a happy ending. Okay, I like this. This is cute. This is cute. I take back what I said. This is cute. This is cute.
It really is. What a pretty little butterfly.
Y'all can't end it like this. Y'all can't tease us like this. That's so irritating. Beyond the walls. Saw Hikage's ending. Well, that was cute. Okay, I'm glad we got that little snippet, but I'm still sad. That's so bittersweet. I wonder if there's some karmic connection between the two and they might fall in love again. I just only hope that. How come we can't have any sense of hope for Kangeha? We got no hope at all. We got some hope of a romance between them because he was reborn apparently. But not Kangeha? Not Kangeha. That's disrespectful. That's unforgivable. That's still gonna irritate me, but I'm glad that they at least gave us something for Kage. Well, that's it. I'm tired. It's been a long time. How long have we been streaming for? It's been 3 hours and 40 minutes. That's crazy. It's a little about 4 hours. So I'm ready to take a break because that was a lot I had to experience and a lot to go through. It was a bit of a roller coaster and a lot to read. So yeah, I'll be back again on Friday to stream, what is it, Danganronpa Mauve. And then yeah, that'll be the end of the week, and then we'll come back on Sunday to play Casebook of Honor for the last time. Hopefully not the last time ever, but for the last time for now. And yeah, we'll be back, and then we'll continue next week with Willow Wonderful World on Monday, and then we'll be back to play Nameless instead to do Yudi's route on Wednesday now. And we'll see how that flirtatious teacher relationship goes. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. So yeah, thank y'all very kindly for coming. Much obliged as always. And I hope to see y'all again real soon. Y'all come back now, you heard me?